And now, Negative 43 TV begins another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV operates under a license granted by the Purgatory Broadcasting Commission, the number of which is 5150 negative 43 666 43-pi. The statements or actions of Tyree Snoot during this broadcast are not endorsed or approved of by Negative 43 TV in any manner. Come on now. With that, we hope you enjoy today's programming on Negative 43 TV. Yes, indeed. I certainly do hope that you enjoy what I have for you this afternoon. First thing I have to do, however, is say hello to Blue.
I won't be silenced, motherfucker. So I'm going to say it again, right? I'm going public, right? I'm launching an entire campaign against GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com is a criminal organization. Fuck these evil people. This company, right, can't even change a basic phone number. Not one of these folks has ever done their job, and they are sitting here attacking me every day like some coward pussy ass bitches that they all are. What you did is you turned on two-factor identification. You're not going to do shit. What you're going to do is you're going to change my phone.
Say hello to Boo Earns on this Sunday. I don't know if he's wearing the devil's shoe or not.
Number and allow me to be able to purchase my website for another year like I've been doing for decades. I will not be silenced. All you criminal organizations.
Remember, this trillionaire needs $25 to save his website. I think he's talking shit.
Are going to be shut down by me. I am not going without saying how it goes. I am not going without saying reality. No, I am standing up to you folks. You folks are evil cowards. You hide behind a system. There's illegal organizations like the Red Triangles that are making phone calls posing as me that have been trying to dismantle every financial asset that I have worked my ass off for and acquired all through these years. You can.
Okay, listeners, you're getting started early here. This one's from Boo Earns. It's the devil's shoe because it has no soul.
Turn on two-factor identification of your own accord. That is a crime. Whoever.
And I agree with Blue. That's a very good zinger. And we're just getting started. Hey, look, everybody. One of our favorites is here. She's one of our favorites, just like you are one of our favorites. It's Mimi Loves.
Did that needs to go to prison. Any phone calls that you receive from the Red Triangles, again, you need to be arrested to protect me. I have a business to run. I got a family to support.
Please welcome Stylist Ninja to the proceedings.
No, I don't owe you to follow any rules or laws. You people are completely the fuck out of line. Any company, by law, has to just change a basic phone number. No, you don't have a choice. You don't talk back. They got employees talking back. They sit there. They want to talk over. And I don't do nothing. It's 100%. Can I make it any more clear? I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna do shit. GoDaddy.com. You're a bunch of pieces of shit. You're a pussy ass fucking corporation. Y'all are spineless. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna sit there and whine and bitch and you have nothing. They can't do shit. None of you little fucking pigs. Y'all can't do a fucking thing. That's reality. Y'all are fucking pigs. Oink, motherfucker. No, I'm not doing nothing wrong. You are. You want to talk about, this and that and that and that and blah, 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 and do your job, but you don't have no rules.
And happy Sunday to you, Stylist. And I'll bet everybody out there's had a better day than I have. Well, I finally got paid, Saturday from YouTube. And this morning we went out. We were going to get some gas, and then we were going to go down to see my guy. Well, something happened with the PIN number of the card I was going to use. It was no longer working. So we sat on the phone with some dude for about half an hour to get that straightened out. Then we pulled up to the gas pump to get the gas that we needed to take the trip. Well, it was a United Dairy Farmers store, and apparently they've started doing something new and fun. She got $12 worth of gas, and they put a hold on the entire amount that was on my card, leaving us both with the impression that perhaps we had been skimmed. No, about 15 minutes later, it popped up that they took their $12 and everything was back. This has been a terrible day, but again, it's very, very, very low on the terrible day scale, about as low as you can get, but it has not been a whole hell of a lot of fun for me. And that's one of the reasons that I'm here, because honestly, I need to settle down. Thrown out by mommy and taken back in. Now apparently back to square one. I didn't know mommy had taken him back in the short interim. It wouldn't surprise me. What's stable in this whole thing? I say nothing. Please welcome DZ1119 to this show. And here he is. It's baby gangsta Dick, world's most diabolical Rip. And he says, hey, everyone, let me hit the button here. We'll never get to the show if I don't hit the button.
Rules are laws that protect me and help me. Y'all ain't
You can't have your show if you don't push your button.
looking at none of my evidence. Y'all won't even let me talk. Are we supposed to be afraid to talk? Like I said, GoDaddy.com. God's wrath is upon all y'all. I'm not getting off your ass, bitch. I'm not getting off your ass until you fucking let me in that website and let me pay for my site. And then after that, I'm still...
Yeah, just being extremely stressed is not... It's really low on the... really low on that scale.
I'm not getting off your fucking
really
ass.
low.
Fuck GoDaddy.com. Yeah. What's up now?
It's happening tonight. It's going to happen tonight. I just loaded up with 3 new 1-gram carts. It's going to happen tonight. If I start feeling bad, I've got everything I need to just buffer it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck GoDaddy.
I can do it.
Sending people to fucking type, yeah, from Carly Fiorina, because she a bitch. You feel
She
that?
a bitch.
Real talk. And remember, all the criminals, they fuck with me. They roll with me heavy. They'll ride for me. They on my side. Straight up. All these dudes in the street, they'll ride for me, bro. They all respect Batman because I took it to them. Straight up and won. You feel me? I already defeated the criminal underworld.
Boo Earns is on fire, and he's on fire very, very early in the program. Another one for the listeners. If there's horse barns in Tyree's area, that's the only thing stable.
Get rid of me, motherfucker. Right? Carly Fiorina said, don't fuck with me. Oh, what are you going to do, bitch? Go hire illegal people, little cowards, to type to me every day? Ooh, wow. You're real tough.
Well, let's see. I'm a big fan of high-minded cannabis. Huge fan of theirs. And Muhammad's is something that I also have right now, the Jack Herer variety. Basically, if it gets me high, I'm all for it. Seriously, whatever. Hey, okay, as long as it's not like THCA or something like that.
Why don't you just fuck around and do it already? Real talk. Why don't you just fuck around and do it? Real talk. Get the fuck out my face. Send these people to illegally record me, illegally film me, illegally stalk me, right? I don't give a fuck. You want to record me in action, you go right ahead. I'm going to tell these people off. I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you reality. When people come for you, you got to stand up for yourself. And
you know, Mimi is a very wise person. Hit that like button, please. God, please.
Fight back. I'm fighting back. I give a fuck. Go suck a dick. 5:30 on my wrist got you pissed, bitch.
There are so many different brands and strains out there. It gets hard for an old man to keep track after a while, but at the same time, it's a glorious time. It's a time that I honestly thought I would never see. And I'm so glad that I'm with this thing right now. You know what else I'm glad about? Guess what? Bitches can't resist the beautiful smile of Tyree Sneed is here right now.
On camera. Do what you want. Do what you must. Just remember, don't be so much of a vigilante. You got that? So fucking fake, it's unbelievable. It's actual mental patients, Arkham, identical. And you got these vehicles just sit there around me, pulling up. You got people pulling.
Yeah, Delta 8 is very, what the fuck? I guess it's supposed to be good for pain, but I never noticed it.
Not they folks pretending like you ain't recording. What is you recording me for? Eavesdropping is illegal.
They're recording you because you're walking down the street dressed like Batman, wearing a wife beater and a bulletproof vest. That's why they're taking pictures, because you're a fucking freak. Please say hello to Hatfield McCoy.
Being up in my business is illegal. Recording me without my permission is illegal. Nope. Texas is, what is it?
Nope, sorry about that. You're in public, absolutely, and it is good to see you too, Hat.
Third-party consent or whatever, one-party consent. So if I don't agree...
or whatever...
You can't do shit, and none of it will ever be court admissible, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm telling you reality. What's going to happen? Fuck y'all think? Y'all think you're going to do all this evil shit to me and I'm not going to defend myself? The shit that y'all all saying, bro, is fighting words. Talk how the fuck you want to talk. If you're going to talk fighting shit, get down.
I'm not talking fighting shit. I'm just roasting you every single time I go live on Negative 43 TV. And boy, I sure do enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Connie's crusty charcuter, She is C4, of course.
If you're going to talk with respect, then talk with respect. But it's going to be one or the fucking other now. Every single fucking day, I'm being tortured, literally.
I don't know that
in my own country.
I don't know that I would have phrased it that way, but I appreciate the like. I appreciate the like. And DZ is still not feeling well again today. Still feeling pukey as hell. This sounds flu, maybe? Yeah, geez. Might be time for a trip to the doctor. Hell, I don't know. Just feel better and do it quickly if it's at all possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the most awkward name that I ever have to welcome to the show is here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. I got a big inch dick. I just feel insecure every time I say that name.
In America, they've been torturing me for years, and dumb son of a bitch. Yeah, I heard one of the fucking orcas got one of them bitches again. If they did, good. The fucking whale was hungry. Good. Straight up. They should 100% be doing what they doing to you bitches. I'm on the orca's side 100%. Y'all take them away from their fucking mothers. They're mammals. They're warm-blooded, you stupid fucking son bitch. Now tell me what's fake about that. Make it real. Quit running to a system and whining and complaining. That ain't gonna help you. Y'all got judges that wear fucking dresses. Y'all got corrupt lawyers and corrupt DAs. Ain't nobody scared of you.
Oh, yeah, the same people that you keep threatening to drag us in front of. I believe I made the same joke last night, but damn it, it was so good, I used it again. I'm going to light a cigar right now, a real live cigar. I've got a Drew Estate Factory Smokes kind of a thing. They're really cool, and they're not expensive at all.
Fucking little punks, you little faggot. They were the same ones harassing me on my phone. Every single one of you's a fucking bitch. Now tell them I said it. Now what the fuck are you going to do? At what point did this even shift where people want to pretend even more like they've accomplished something? You're not tough because you sit there harassing people hiding. There
is a possibility that one punch could in fact kill him because he'll just go out like a light and he'll fall straight down on his back without breaking the fall. Yeah, there really is a chance that you could kill Tyree Sneed with 2 or 3 punches. I mean, you kill just about anybody with 2 or 3 punches if they're in the right place. Please welcome Chaos, and right behind him arrives Dutchie, the archivist to the stars.
Yeah, this is what they do when they want to get rid of you and want to silence you. I ain't going no fucking where. You ain't going to silence me. They can't do nothing. I know for a fact. I know how it works, and I know the law like the back of my hand.
I know the feeling, whatever makes it better.
Evil people get what the fuck they deserve in this world. I am calling out this company. I am not going to get off your ass until you fucking give me the ability to get in a basic website, you stupid lethargic fucktard. This is America. You can get the fuck out of my country. And
stupid lethargic fucktards.
Pack your fucking bags, and I'm going to run you the fuck out this country. Watch. And no, you can't do shit to stop me, stupid fuck. Oh, he talking.
Stupid fuck.
Wow. Yeah, I'm talking, bitch. What are you going to do about it? And I'm in a Gucci mood. I'm in a happy mood because I'm winning. I'm running my business. Yeah, I just don't play no fucking games with nobody.
He's in a good mood, everyone.
Bullshit. GoDaddy can't make their own laws and principles. No, you can't. Any company you call, if you ask them to change a phone number, they have to. You turned on 2-factor authentication, identification. I don't know what that is. I don't use that. That's stupid. You're not doing security. I don't need.
Grab another one.
Y'all don't have security. What are you talking about? Again, you turn that on your own. There's legal organizations, the same ones right here typing. So here's the evidence. So why don't these fucking pigs do their job? We've only asked every single day, but they're going to honk, but they can't do their job. You pigs are a fucking joke. But they be the first to tell me something and can't tell me shit. What are y'all going to tell me now? Huh? I don't answer to you. I don't answer to pigs. I'm your superior, motherfucker.
Wow.
I'll tell any of y'all to your face. Real talk. Any of y'all. Any fucking day.
Well, you had a chance there with Officer Frank and Officer Bert, and all you did was prove that your delusions are so out of control you can no longer hide it. The shit you were talking to 2 policemen was just absolutely fucking crazy. And again, they made you go to 2-step authorization because you're changing the phone number so many times, mostly because you're a fucking cunt. It's suspicious as hell.
Pigs ain't shit. I'm your superior. Operate above the feds, I do what I want. Y'all got way too many people running their mouth, talking shit, trying to pretend they coming at me. But every time that I'm out anywhere, I'm not hearing a peep. Man, fuck all that, bro. Like, straight up. We can go ahead and just get down to business, get to brass tacks, and bring it and let y'all know reality.
Okay. Did you notice that? We can get back to brass tacks now. Gee, I wonder where he got that phrase. He didn't get that from Batman Madman, did he? Oh, there's no way that could be.
And I want what's mine.
Except he did.
I worked hard for my website, TyreeSneed.com. Again, you will make sure that
I have a very funny lighter situation. I had a friend here, I still do. That's the guy that we go across town to see. Bit of a kleptomaniac. He liked to go down to Dollar General and just rob them fucking blind of lighters. Just to do something. He didn't give a fuck anymore. He's in a power chair. He says, what the fuck are you gonna do to me? Well, I wouldn't want to find out, but he never got caught. And at one time, kids, and I'm not exaggerating, I had 250 lighters. Gave a bunch of them to my son-in-law. I still have well over 100. And I have this torch here. It's like molded in a skull face. And they get down to a certain point, and then they just won't light anymore, even though there's obviously gas in them.
From my website. Regardless now, I'm going to get your fucking company shut down. That's the promise. Yes. And you can't do shit about it. Nope. I'll tell you all day. I'm going to get your fucking company shut the fuck down. I'm going to make sure nobody who works there can make a fucking dime from here on out. If people ain't going to do their job and people can't follow the law in this country.
The listeners are going to love this one from Kelchu Bordner. I'd say he's paranoid, Rich, but that's insulting anybody with paranoid schizophrenia.
Change a basic ass phone number. Oh, I'm supposed to go through shit. I'm supposed to lose everything because some people are doing illegal domestic terrorism.
Motherfucker, my wife and I wasted almost 2 hours today dealing with a debit card. I mean, really, I just can't get over it. We left the house and it took us an hour and a half to get out of town because we were stopped talking to the people that have the card. Oh, God.
Terrorism in this country. That is terrorism. What GoDaddy.com is doing, this is terrorism.
Oh, no.
That's terrorism, dude. When you kick someone out of a website and you keep talking and running your fucking mouth. I done filled out their paperwork online several times. I've sent in the ID. So you're going to send me in a circle over and over. You're not giving me a way to get into the website to pay for my website. So you are blocking my access. That is illegal. In this country, if you're a business and somebody owns an asset that's within your business, you cannot block them from getting to it illegally, make it literally impossible, and then
you can't block them, but you can always seize it.
Say they're wrong for responding and saying what needs to be said. No, that's not how it works. Now let's take it to court because I'm for sure taking you to court. Oh, I'm going to file a lawsuit so fucking quick you don't even fucking know. And I'm going to win. I'm going to win my lawsuit on GoDaddy. I'm going to win my lawsuit on Google and YouTube. And I'm going to win my lawsuit on both these corrupt bullshit ass fucking pig police departments down here that ain't done shit but harass me since day one and want to act now. Now they want to do their cleanup project and act like, oh, we cool because they fucking scared. That's what it is. Because y'all motherfuckers is terrified. Because you know what the fuck you done. Stupid bitch.
Dude.
Fuck you mean.
Dude.
Yeah, a bunch of little...
They weren't terrified. There were a couple of times there where Officer Frank literally laughed in your face. Intimidated? No fucking way.
Pussy ass spics. All of them. That's all y'all are. Every fucking day. Same shit. How about that? Yeah, no, I'm not fucking acting, nigga. Now what's up? That's what I thought. How...
And he's still as sad and pathetic as always. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and Negative 43 TV is live for Sunday, August 24th, 2025. We are going to look at his latest one. I heard some of this in the car, but I was kind of half listening because I was aggravated as fuck after going through all that shit. And so was Mrs. Baritone. So I'd hear a little bit here, a little bit there when I could get the concentration together to do so. But I believe I heard a couple of really, really, really stupid things that probably merit a look at. And Stylist Ninja says, I actually have a really nice extra large magnifying glass for weed smoking in the powerful sun. It's the cleanest drips ever. I don't think the advancements are ever going to stop, kids. That's kind of where I'm at with it right now. So let me make sure we got everything set and ready to go so we can have a nice cleanly ran show. But that's about the only thing that's going to be fucking clean about this shit. Here we go. Add to the stage. There it is. Batman is the greatest of all time. I'm certain that most of you have seen or heard some of this. But we're going to rip this apart because I am in the mood to rip something the fuck apart. Ooh, Dead Milkmen. I like Dead Milkmen. 88 pressing, $130. Yeah, it plays in with the hobby. That's for damn sure. So let me hit the candy colored button and let's go.
All right. What up? 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 Yo, 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 yo.
Oh, he's live now. Oh, we have been so very, very blessed.
Right,
We're
so
going
like
to
I said, man, I
get
need
some.
y'all.
Shut up. We're going to get some live, fresh Tyrese need going on right now. We certainly are. Let's see what this little delight is. Strength in 52 blocks, live classes and demonstrations. Oh my God. Gotta click on it. And up goes the curtain.
We're not here to put up with corruption or tolerate corruption. We don't tolerate Satan in this country. It's that simple. So like I said, I make a stand, and for a living, I stand up to corruption completely. Again, that means whatever I got to do to stand up to corruption and get the job done, that's what's got to be done. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We do not tolerate corruption in our country. This is the United States of America. Maybe you all forgot. You feel me? Other than that, like I said, all these other folks you want to watch, you want to monitor, you want to do whatever. Hey, that was the whole problem out the gate, is how y'all keep advancing and doing stuff you're not supposed to do.
Funny you should mention monitored. You're probably being monitored right now. Certainly by Negative 43 TV, but that's the least of your concerns. It's a Sunday afternoon. Everything's nice and mellow. Maybe Officer Frank's going to take a little spare time to further look into your lives, because this is what they're really interested in. They're interested in where your headspace is right now. And it's in a really, really bad spot. But do please continue to delude out loud. Maybe they'll come to pick you up quicker.
Everybody does things every day that ain't in their job curriculum. So we're going to make it where everybody has to do their job now.
No, you're not. I'll read this for Kelchu Bordner. I'll read it for the listeners from Kelchu Bordner. Rich, please do a smoke 'em if you got them. I've got a black currant drink ready. Indeed, we're going to do that. We fulfill request here on Negative 43 TV, and that's just an example. That smoke 'em if you got them is for everyone. It's not just for the potheads. Kelchu's a clean living guy, but he always has his black currant soda whenever we go smoke him if you got him. You see, you don't have to smoke pot to enjoy it. You can have a drink of your favorite beverage. You can have a little snack, maybe some potato chips or something. It's all about what makes you happy.
You understand? No, I mean, I speak for me. I don't speak for other people. You know what I mean? For me.
And there it is. Let her rip.
I'm going to keep on approaching things the right way. The most I do is talk and tell y'all reality. You know what I mean? Which, it is reality, man.
The most you do is talk.
The
most you do is talk. The most you do is talk. Right out of your mouth.
Mine, everything that I've said, I stand on. And, it's what's coming with God. God is not going to put up with none of this nonsense. Sometimes you're just wrong. Okay? So, I mean, that matter is resolved. It was resolved a long time ago. And that's about it. Other than that, if folks like watching me, there's no problem with that. If you want some fan stuff and you support it or whatever, no problem, man. You want to watch me work out and do my training? Hey, you're more than welcome, man. In fact, you're more than welcome to stop by and pull up and talk, but just make sure you come correct and make sure you understand I don't owe you nothing. You know what I mean? I don't talk to you. None of y'all. It's against G-code in the first place. It's a violation of G-code.
Oh, yeah, we're absolutely monitoring him. I mean, every time he goes live, it seems somebody's on the job. He's absolutely being monitored. But again, he doesn't really have to worry about us. As I have said last week, he's not just a clown to the Brownsville Police Department anymore. He's a case number.
Street gangsta. I'm a street dude. And you're all just, finding out the rude awakening that I told you was coming, and that I'm everything I ever said I am, and I'm the mob. So, I mean, all that kind of sounds like what it is. I mean, like I said, I'd be in a good mood if people would just let me be. But if people don't want to do that, well, then you get what you have here.
People aren't going to let you be. It's called life. You should try to get one. They're fun. Sometimes.
What we have here is a failure to communicate. Okay, I'm not concerned with how people feel. I'm noticing that people are starting to wake up, and y'all want to paint them all like, oh, they don't make sense, and oh, it's so crazy. Really? Is it really that crazy? Is it really crazy to figure out what's going on around you? Is it really crazy to point out what people are doing and hold them responsible and accountable for their actions? Is it really responsible to call people who are corrupt that they're corrupt? I mean, what are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? Folks is funny, man. Y'all is mad convenient, man. You want a scapegoat so bad. You're so used to blame shifting, right? Because this government done got all y'all brainwashed.
I'll read this for the listeners from Kelchu Bordner. I can categorically confirm I have never, ever seen anything in his Atlantis-inspired 52 blocks BS that would do anything more than make anybody laugh in his face. I remember Officer Frank's response to it. Did you say Atlantis? Yeah. Oh, shit. Like, he knew he had a live one at that point. He really, really did. Please welcome Sticky TT6 to the show.
All y'all want to copy their tactics when their tactics are weak, and it ain't going to work. You got a fragile system. The system is fragile. The system can't stop people like me. It can't. You understand? Like I said, my people built the prisons and jails. What do you think this training is for? What do you think 52 blocks is for? 52 blocks is for smaller guys to come up against bigger guys in prison. And
but I thought you were 6'2", 150. Now you're talking about smaller guys. Could be you are 5'8".
We live like we in prison already. In fact, in prison, like I said, they living better than us. They get 3 meals, good place to sleep. They all right. You know what I mean? Real talk. The only hard part about that is just being confined. And that's the hard part, and it's a very hard thing, you know what I mean, for anybody who's halfway normal.
You're confined now. You're walking down the street, but you're confined. Your life is the same shit over and over again. And let's take a look at his dentition here for just a second, if we could. What I'm seeing here looks like some new chips. New chips indeed. And then you have the vampire gap. Remember, all you have to do to be a vampire is run your face into the side of a truck. It's that fun, that easy, and that very, very mongish.
Got some folks who just, don't make sense, and they like that stuff. I mean, I don't. Normal people don't. Nobody wants to be like that. Nobody wants to be in a position like that. But my whole point is, you got to do what you got to do. You got to adapt. Right? You got to adapt. You got to do the best with the tools around you and resources. You got to do the best with the cards that you dealt. But like I said, when you got people and they trying to manipulate the system, and that's what we have here, to think that anybody's going to be silent or not speak up on it is a mockery. It's a fluke. It's a joke.
I can look that up here in a minute. Last night it was about 81 degrees with really filthy high humidity. Let's find out.
Yeah, to think that, you're going to have people scared into submission. Who? Not.
And it's 85 degrees in Brownsville, Texas.
Over here, we run everything. I'm going to tell you what, man, I felt so much better after I let it out the other day. After I said how I really felt, I felt so much better. I felt so much more alive, so much more free. Like, that's the thing. You cannot live in fear. It ain't living at all. That's the thing. Like, nah, when I tell y'all folks how I really feel and what I'm really about and how I really get down and what I really do for a living, and that I'm a real gangster that get busy for real, right? All of a sudden I feel so much better because I'm me again. And that's all. I'm going to live in this world without any fear. This is my world, and it is what it is, like I said. And if folks is getting inspired, I don't care what they do and say. Like, it is what it is. What do you mean? Like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? But apparently some folks is waking up. Apparently what I'm saying is very true, right? See, I don't just start things out of nowhere. All you folks started this. You wrote checks that you couldn't cash. Y'all been doing things wrong for years. People have been doing things in a corrupt fashion for years.
For
right?
years.
We all know that all these organizations, we all know that cartel was U.S. funded and funded by the U.S. government. Come on, anybody know that by now? Come on, pal. We all know that they gang stalk and do all these tactics like they did up there in Austin on 6th Street. What do you mean? All these places, all these establishments, they want to hide, but they're doing tons of illegal activity. I mean, yes, at some point it's going to come out, which it is, and I'm one of the vessels that God is using to bring out the truth. And yeah, some people are going to feel different ways about that. I mean, that's just common sense. I mean, what do you think? You think this is all cute and nice and pretty?
No, y'all did a whole bunch of crazy stuff, bro. I mean, who told you that that was okay? Who told you you could move like that? Like I said, it's just reality.
Okay, everybody, I have a message for you. A good friend of Sticky's, named Angie Peterson, lost her son 2 days ago, and he's doing a fundraiser for her. And he asked if I could please put her Cash App out. And I most certainly will do that. Let me see if did I even get that set up? Yeah, I'm going to put that out here in just a minute. So, yeah, she'll get support.
You can't play games like this with anybody and then dictate how they respond. That's not how life works, like Mace said. So to me, it just seems like everybody's learning how life work and how reality work, and they're in for a rude awakening. Ha ha. You got to deal with that now. Ha ha. Yeah. Instead of using a scapegoat with some random innocent person like me. And
okay, I just put the Cash App up in the chat right now. It will be Chironed in just a moment.
Trying to take all of what you doing and then put it on me. See what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. Nah, bro. Like I said, I don't let folks play with my money, right? I don't let them play with my assets. I ain't losing nothing. I don't care about nothing you talking about. Like, yeah, I'm being patient, but there's a difference between being patient and then just sitting there and doing nothing while folks is continuing to hoodwink and bamboozle, right? And pretend that they're going to take anything that I own or have. Hell no. Nope, not happening. It's not even negotiable. I can just guarantee you it won't never happen. I ain't losing nothing. I understand that God's going to reward me and give me tons of blessings. I mean, I believe that 100%. I know it ain't got nothing to do with that, but either way, I'm not letting nothing go. No, I don't feel that I should be taking any losses. I feel like I should be rewarded. It's that simple. Why should I have to lose anything to gain? No, I believe in protecting your assets. I believe in protecting myself. I believe in standing up and protecting what I own and what I paid for cash and worked hard as hell for my entire life at all costs, no matter what. 100%. Ain't nothing I own gone. Nothing. I promise you, no matter what anyone says it does. And that's all this about. You feel me? So when y'all understand that, cool. People are waking up. Good. More power to them. I'm glad they waking up, homie. Like I said, other than that, welcome to the show. We got 10 in the box. We should have more than that. One like, I appreciate it. Right? I'll go ahead and sound like some of them. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You understand? But yeah, it's happening. Here we go. We got more antics, more nonsense. I'll wait a minute and see what's up here. But
if it's like every other day, it's pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing goes on in your life except you talking about you, generally about 3 to 5 hours a day. What a fucking life. And look at that crease up here on the forehead between his eyes. Ooh, boy, to be 36 and look 50. My God. Anyway, look at the Chiron on the bottom of your screen. Again, if you can donate to $Angie1, the number one she-wolf at Cash App. Lost a child, and I just can't imagine.
If so, maybe I'll go in the back here and start this martial arts stuff. Might as well do that while they do what they're going to do.
Do you have Cash App over in the UK? If you can, you can. If you do, you can, I mean.
I don't know if they're coming over this way. Let's do that. All right.
Oh, you're welcome, Sticky. It's what we do around here.
Grab my charger. Well, just going to leave it right there. All right. Let's get this started.
Okay, we're going to leave that up for you for a minute or two, Kelchu, so you can get that information from Sticky.
Like I said, strength-wise, I don't know what all we're going to be doing. I don't know if we're going to do much because I have been training today. I got some videos of homie on the skateboard. It was pretty cool. I'm just having fun, man. Like I said, every day I'm a good dude. I'm a good guy. I live, laugh, and have fun, and I live life to its fullest.
Yeah, I can check that out.
I'm not to blame for anything, man. I've tried my best to help people. I've tried my best with all of you. I mean, when you don't know how to think and you don't know how to go about doing things the right way, there's nothing I can do for you, all right? All right, coach? There's nothing I can do for you. You like Tony Parker on the Spurs. You just can't get right. All right? So
Tony Parker hasn't played in over 10 years, I believe.
So, like I said, that's the thing. Like, oh, I know.
Now I gotta look it up, you bastard.
I know what I do, and I know what I do is right. Standing up to you folks, and taking it there, everybody, and letting you know. Yeah, no, it's not a choice anymore. So, like I said, what they're doing now is all the cowards, right, are using the system, and they continue to do this, and they've always done this, and they try to lean on the system and say, well, we'll use this system to get you in line, Mr. Sneed, and punish you because you're not supposed to stand up and be a man. I mean, this is my country. You're in it. You're doing business illegally here. I want you to leave.
No,
I'm asking you to leave nicely. And I mean, and if you
no,
don't
he
leave
hasn't
nicely,
been...
then I mean, it is what it is.
Shut up. Boy, what an ugly fucking picture. Aging backwards? Aging fucking backwards? It's a shame you're live right now, so you can't hear me. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. I mean, if you punched him in the mouth, the return for your punch would be more pus than blood, but it would still be worth it.
At some point, we
wear gloves.
You got to figure out a way, right, to make sure that you pack your bags and you go ahead and go somewhere else. It's just that simple. Doesn't matter who it is. This is my country. It is not yours. Like I said, my ancestors created Texas. They did a whole bunch of crazy stuff on this land to take this land. And when I told you, see, people thought I was playing probably down here and everywhere. When I told you this is my land and I'm taking back what's mine and I'm taking my land literally, y'all thought I was joking. Not at all. Now you know I'm not. Yeah, so now they worried. I bet you anything. Now they worried. Now they concerned. Now they like, man, he's talking and he's talking too much and he's waking.
Oh, if it's negative 43 TV, you know somebody's here. And it's usually me, Rich Baritone. Please welcome Shekels McJewerson. We typically call him Skip.
Up a bunch of people and he's like a walking permission slip to act up and act out and stand up to this government. Stand up to these.
A walking permission slip? A walking permission slip? He really did stop growing emotionally at about, the 6th grade?
Little nonsense companies stand up to corporate America, stand up to these corrupt departments, stand up to all these corrupt police, stand up to all these corrupt people, stand up to anybody who's corrupt and evil, because that's what time it is and that's what needs to happen. And guess who wants us to do it? God. You are not God's people, right? You are against God. You are against what's good, right? And y'all messed up when you targeted me. So all that nonsense that you did, the short time that the devil had, all that stuff that you did, that's cool. It just is what it is. Over here, it's got to be fair. So God is going to make sure all that come back to all y'all who did it to me, right? In tenfold.
So anyway, to get back to the Tony Parker thing, he last played in 2019 for the Charlotte Hornets. That's about 6 years ago. Nonetheless, he doesn't play in the NBA anymore.
To get everything back plus more with interest. I want my tax with interest. See, this is the thing. When you do these things and you play games, people going to feel the way they feel. They don't got to control that for you.
Shut up for a minute. I got one for you from Skip. You listeners, you'll like this. It is, of course, it's a movie title. He says, Timu Jim Varney, starring in Ernest, is a walking fucking permission slip. God.
Ain't nobody trying to control their rage and anger. It's what's up. It's game on. It's time to go. What's up? What y'all going to do about it? Nothing. None of them. They're going to sit there and do nothing. You'll do nothing. Just like you always did. You understand? I'm super proud, man. Like, really.
For what reason? For what reason would you be super proud? I don't think you're super proud. After all, always remember you have an inferiority complex the size of Mount Crumpet. You said so yourself. I think you're just blowing things out your ass, as you always do. And Mimi Love says, in my opinion, everything you do is evil punk. Absolutely. And Blue gives us a new condition for the dental world. He certainly does. And it's called paranoid halitosis. Sounds bad.
Real talk. I'm proud as hell. Yeah, I really stand up to these folks. And folks is being inspired. Good. Real talk. Good. Real talk. I don't care. I don't care what they go through. None of these folks. None of them.
There is no way. There is no way he knows that Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon. Not at all. Hey, you know somebody that does know that, however? John Colton. He's here right now in the Negative 43 TV studios, 56 minutes after the hour, 4 minutes until the top of the next hour.
I don't care. I really don't. You've never been my friend.
Yeah, they seem to be.
Worry about me and my business every day. Go get you your own business. Like, golly, bro, go work. Go get a job, son. A real job, bro. Quit working for a system. that's a joke. And then, oh, I don't like the way this is going anymore. This used to be
Oh,
fun. Yeah, it was
God.
fun when y'all were doing all your corrupt.
Boo Earn says this man coughs up tonsil boulders, I bet. Oh, God. Tonsil stones. Never had them. Hopefully never will. But that just seems so gross beyond imagination.
Stuff, right? It was fun when you were taking advantage, right? And doing all this different stuff that you're doing that's affecting tons of people, not just me. And that's who I'm standing up for. Don't you ever get it twisted.
You just admitted that it's having an effect on you. And is his face getting lopsided? That jaw seems to be swinging more to the left lately.
Duke, I'm standing up to you corporations, corporate America.
And he's talking out of the left side of his mouth a whole lot. Kind of like Brian Wilson used to, the Beach Boys guy.
And all you corrupt people, I'm standing up for all these folks out here. The real human beings, the real people. No, I am not wrong. It needs to be said, and you need to be told reality. You need to be told what time it is. You need to be told that we as a people do not play in this country. We do not play about our freedom. We are sovereign already. We have nothing to do with you, and you will stay out of our way. And it's that simple. We don't have to be nice. Your system is not an answer for everything. Okay? That's all they do. That's all they do. The little wrist thing. That's all they do. That's all they can do. You understand? Nobody cares about that. You know what I mean? We coming. Whether you like it or not, we coming. And we coming hard body.
That's okay, Ninja, because always remember these things happen in threes.
You feel me? As a people, as a whole. And that's what it means. We're supposed to be the United States of America, not the divided states of embarrassment. So let's get with the program. All right? 2 likes, 11 people watching me. Thank you. Thank you for watching your famous Batman. I appreciate you all coming out. Hello.
Okay, I have 21 watching me, which in Sneedville that's a pretty solid audience. You know, we work here on the Sneedville scale. I mean, obviously in the larger world of YouTube, we don't draw shit. We can't draw flies to a fresh turd. It's just the facts, but hey, hang on a minute.
Shout out there to all my adoring fans. Hello there. I'm still poor because of you. Still poor. How about you go ahead and pay me and get me rich? Let's go. What are we wasting time for? I'm a funny guy, but there ain't nothing sweet or funny over here, all right? I'm just a man, a grown man at that. And you're going to hear a grown man talk how he wants and does what he wants. They try and do me like Tupac.
All right, I almost dropped my cigar and forgot what I was talking about. That's great.
Real talk, that's going to be the next thing. That's going to be the next
It'll
thing.
come back to me.
For real, right? Tupac, your music inspired your YouTube channel. His inspired, folks. Like that's they mess. Whatever they decide to do, that's they thing. Who said it had anything?
Oh, yeah. His untreated diabetes will catch up to him. And it could, catch up to him this year. It could. This has been going on for quite some time.
To do with me, I'm just saying. I mean, people are waking up. I'll gladly take credit, all the credit. I'm sure it has something to do with me, a lot of it. Good. You know what I mean? Now you got to deal with it instead of me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like I said, I done came up.
Save this? You mean this video? Oh, well, hell yeah.
Up against
what we're doing now.
Decades. Your boy Batman tired, man. I'm waking up groggy like,
oh, shoot.
I'm tired, bro. And I'm still moving full speed. Look at me. Still healthy, still moving.
Okay, the Chiron is back up. If anybody could donate it, I'm sure it would be appreciated.
Still grooving, right? So my friend out here, he's a skateboarder, but he knows his stuff. He was teaching me some stuff right now. He was teaching me something about with the kick. What was it? How to turn in, right? And it's like a shift, and that's what Bruce Lee was doing. So he would fake, right? So he was saying you can come for the leg right there, right? You get him a few times and then come over the top. That's one move, right? And I'm just going to go through some stuff real quick with you.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
I teach fitness, strength training, and martial arts for a living. That's what I do. Normal guy.
And that's why you're starving.
Regular dude. This is what I do. I'm going to enjoy my career. I'm going to live free. I'm going to say how I feel. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to hold back. No, if I feel some way, I'm going to tell you how I feel for real. And that's the only thing. I'm a grown man. I have every right to do what I'm doing and talk. And there's nothing y'all can do. I don't even understand why y'all have the energy you have. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can see when people come around the energy, like, like I said, folks is no good. Folks is corrupt. You ain't scary.
I'll read it since it is a public service announcement. After all, this one's from Stylist Ninja, and you listeners are going to enjoy this. Public service announcement. If you sit on your balls, it can be really serious.
You're like, I don't get it. Like, just do what you need to do. Nobody cares. The system irrelevant. There's one man is bigger than the system. Batman has already superseded the entire system. It's a wrap. I'm already bigger than it. So it's like, I don't care about the system no more. It's irrelevant. We just push that to the side and we keep on going. Like I said, I run the streets. We're going to take this all over the nation. We're going to take this all over the world when I'm able to get the money and get my passport, right? I need folks to donate right now, man. Every penny helps. Real talk. One guy donated me 5 cents. Thank you for your 5 cents.
5 cents, really? Well, yeah, you got to be grateful for everything, especially if you're a total bum that's starving to death. Say hello to, like I said, man, and he comes in with regular guy, normal dude. I'm also an invincible, immortal vampire and the Messiah.
Real talk. You know what I mean? I take everything. I'm like 50 Cent in the Get Richer, you know what, trying movie. You know what I'm saying? He said, I take dimes and nickels and pennies. I take all of that. You want to send me some money, I take it. I don't care what it is. But like I said.
Oh, you'll be bitching about it before too much longer because it is what you do. Please welcome Ledgeview to the show. And yes, Rich Baritone is on a Sunday afternoon here on Negative 43 TV, 2 minutes after the hour.
I came up as a street hustler in the Bluff and Bankhead. I got arrested on the most notorious drug street in all of Bankhead, Atlanta. I was the only one who out of all them hardcore criminals, I was the only man who got up to the podium and stood up to that corrupt judge, who I think got her karma. I think she ended up going to prison for being corrupt. There's
Bullshit.
So many officials right now going to prison for being corrupt, so they can't touch me. Their system can't touch me. Why? Because they're evil. That's the truth. I ain't never done nothing wrong other than stand up for all of you and be your
Indeed, Mimi, he must whip it good.
Savior and stand up for people. This is like an election, like Pac said. Why you think they did what they did with Pac and Biggie? Because that was the CIA and the feds. The CIA been the enemy since day one. How they gonna help us? Y'all got issues online. You get on the line and start calling the FBI. How they gonna help you when they the ones doing it? See what I'm saying? These are the things I found out and realized that every organization in America is corrupt.
Yes, doing that hand clapping thing. It's so very, very gay to do this. If you're a man, it's so very, very not acceptable. You aren't what you say you are.
This is a corrupt country. Y'all done took our country sneakily as some cowards, and now we're going to take it back from you as some macho, all-out Spartan, straight up, and your system can't stop the macho thug stuff that I'm on, because I'm smart, too. See, you can't just be bronze. You got to be brains and brawn. You got to be smart, and
you got to be brains and brawn. Gee, it kind of sounds like you're fucked.
Straight up, and your system can't stop the macho thug stuff that I'm on, because I'm smart, too. See, you can't just be...
Yeah, I could have backed up from the mic a little bit, but hey.
Be bronze. You got to be brains and brawn. You got to be smart, and you got to have the muscles. And when you have both, and you train your brain and your mind, which is the most powerful thing in existence, when you get it to a certain capacity and point, they can't mess with you. They can try to throw their roadblocks. They can use their manipulation tactics like they're doing, but guess what's going to protect you? God.
Then why are you going through all of this? Why are you doing any of this? You were supposed to be showing us your stupid, flippy 52 block shit, but instead you continue to run your mouth. You continue to clown yourself even more than you already are. Basically, piece of shit. I got to come up with another phrase there, you know. Smuggy Smuggerson is here, and he says, bro is zesty. Indeed, he is, at least in the meaning nowadays. I remember back in the 70s, which was the time which I grew up in. If you were a zesty guy, you were like a two-fisted guy that went out, lusty, zesty kind of guy. It don't mean that anymore. Words just get hijacked, you know?
You can't touch me because I got an anointing.
And that also reminds me of a story I told a little while ago. There's this dude on YouTube whose channel is all about mixing Gatorade. So you know the content is just fucking slamming, right? So anyway, he's making Gatorade for the soccer team, and he says soccer is zesty. Oh, soccer's zesty, huh? Well, check this out, dude. You're making Gatorade for a bunch of zesty guys, which means you're subservient to them, which means shut your fucking mouth. Thank you.
I'm invincible and immortal because I got God with me, because I got the Holy Spirit within me. No, I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
That's not the Holy Spirit in you. That's the nut in your ass from last night.
You were crazy when you created, put all this stuff on the street and then tried to blame folks and tell them they were criminals for selling it and making their money. You did that. The government did that. The real criminals.
Yeah, bike seats are, except unless you're talking about the really huge padded things that Schwinn used to use 40 years ago. No, bicycle seats are not a good bet for your nuts.
They're all in the government. Even Tupac.
We're talking testicles here on the Sunday afternoon on Negative 43 TV. You just never know where it's going to go.
Said we peep game, we watch the government. Then look what the government did to him. Nipsey Hussle said he got quoted saying we're gonna be 60 years old without a pot to you know what in. Look how they get nipped. And y'all want to be rapping.
Yeah, Kilchu, the nut in his ass might explain his limp if he was, you just know he's into the rough stuff, right?
Y'all still want to be
submissive AF.
rapping. Y'all want to talk about King Von. King Von, he was such a savage, right? I mean, I think he was just another demon-possessed fool. I mean, yeah, he got busy a little bit. I give him credit. I think he was...
Okay, rip it up. We're going to end Smoke 'em if you got him here in about a couple minutes, but never worry because I don't pay any attention to it either. It's just something fun to do.
I think he was a good dude. Hell, I'm sure God was with him. You know what I mean? Maybe he was.
What in the butt?
Maybe he was a good dude. I have no idea, but what I know is he was on a lot of nonsense.
Oh,
and that's usually a thing that comes with being demonic. See my point? See, things can happen to any of us. I've been through things. You saw me survive a truck. Okay? I'm not exempt. I'm not exempt from life. I'm not exempt from anything. In fact, I've been through things back to back to back to back to back in my life. I survived the impossible a million times.
I do not know how you are still free in public. So there might be a little something to that, a very little something.
Life, right? But how you live it and how you go about doing things, we on two.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm flashing back on the video now. Yeah, it was zesty as hell. I did on purpose.
Totally different tangents. I'm not running around like King Von. I'm a thug for real, but I stand up for what's righteous and what's good. And I get more busy than King Von ever did. Get that right. And again, this isn't Chicago. This is the Wild West. Real talk. You're in it. This is the Wild West. The Wild West all over again. And like I said, this is the frontier. That's why we always on what? The frontier, all these plains, all this grass. This is the frontier. And digitally, I'm on the digital frontier, taking everything over, and I'm taking everything over out here.
You can't come up with $25 fucking to save your GoDaddy site. You can't come up with $25. All this big shit you talking, you can't come up with $25. Why, that should just be pocket change for somebody as rich and powerful as you. Why don't you sell a building or 10? Oh, wait, you don't own shit. You own absolutely fuck all nothing, and you will always be the ultimate loser. I got one for the listening audience from Dutchie. Sartan is the only true God. Repent, you infidels, indeed. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Hail, Sartan.
This is all my land in America. I want it all back. I'm taking it all. I'm not asking nobody for nothing no more. What you did is you woke up something you shouldn't have woken up.
Yeah, he is.
And you pissed off a spirit inside of me that you can't even comprehend how powerful he is. And you did that. And now you're going to deal with it. Okay? So that's what time it is. So like I said, this is my country. We're going to take all our soil back. Straight up, manually, as a man, we're going to take it.
You're going to
feel me, and let other people.
Going to take back his country manually. Everybody's going to do it manually. He does a lot of things manually. At least he says he does a lot of things manually. But the only thing that he does manually is handle his dick.
Do what they want to do. We're going to take and ask questions later. I'm going to get what I want. Always. Like I said, me and Christina's negotiating a settlement. We looking at over $12,750,000. Feel me? And guess what? God put me in so much ambition. I want more.
You have no real ambition whatsoever. None. You would have done something with your life if you had, quote, real ambition. But your fucked up brain definitely prevented that. You refuse to get help. If your mom can get her shit together, you right there, Tyree Sneed, can get your shit together too. Wait a minute, what the fuck am I saying? He's just beyond repair.
And she gonna get more. Okay? We gonna make money on top of that. We trying to put the icing on the cake. I'm trying to make me about 7 million more.
He certainly is a professional at cranking it, Stylus. I don't know if you know this, but at one time he admitted to masturbating up to 6. Yes, that's right. 6 times a day.
Put that on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But see, when I get money, I've got a business mind, so I can actually build corporations, build a business, create a new America, which will not be corporate America. It'll be Sneed's America.
I can't wait for him to get off of this corporate America horse shit. It's a very recent addition to his rants, and it's driving me fucking nuts already.
And I bring a new government in that can change all the rules and feed everybody and take care of our people, what they never did for us. This government got us all struggling. We're not your friend. We're tired of hearing you talk and act like you're in power. You're not in power. You're lizards. Real straight up. Actual lizard reptilians walking amongst us. Okay. And
yeah, Kelchu, I think that's going to be the extent of our demonstrations for the day, because his mouth is in just plain buckshot mode right now.
They can't even control their little perception to try to keep it so you can't see what they truly are. Y'all ain't fooling nobody.
No!
We all know about him and the little worm, right? That's why they all have that thing, that mark on their eye that they get. We all know about that. I've done all the research, brother. This is all real. I don't just believe things I see on the internet. Oh, it makes sense. You know, I don't have complete confirmation that every theory is real, and I'll admit that, but I think it makes a lot of sense. And either way, you're still the enemy and you're still corrupt. Nobody is a fan of Tesla, and their vehicles suck.
Okay, we'll hold on that there for a minute. The first Smoke 'em if you got 'em comes to an end right here, right now. But that's okay. Our new buddy, our new benefactor wants to check in and say hi. Please, please, please welcome Bert the computer. Yes, that's right. We used to have old Betsy. Now we have Bert. We have Bert Reynolds because he's just so fucking cool.
What happened the last time you drove a Tesla? I just saw one over here. Looks like they gave you a lot of trouble, right? I'm not a fan of Tesla. I'm a fan of Nikola Tesla, the original guy. Look what they did to him. And
you know nothing about him. I know virtually nothing about him. And if you're going to buy an electric vehicle, buy a Rivian. Boy, am I impressed with those. Some guy and a friend of his went out maybe last winter, a couple winters ago, looking for people to pull out of ditches with this Rivian electric truck with regular tires on it, no stud, no snow tires or anything. And they were pulling cars out like just nothing, absolutely nothing. It's the most impressive electric vehicle that I have ever seen.
And then try to take his research and then change it. Right?
What do you know about Tesla's research? I don't know, Jack. Tesla coil is about all I know.
Did the same thing with feminism. It's
what?
Completely the opposite of what the lady who created and invented it.
Okay, we're going to go back and hear that again. I'm going to try to shut my mouth because that was an extraordinary change of subject.
Right. Nobody is a fan of Tesla. Their vehicles suck. What happened the last time you drove a Tesla? I just saw one over here. Looks like they gave you a lot of trouble, right? I'm not a fan of Tesla. I'm a fan of Nikola Tesla, the original guy. Look what they did to him. And then try to take his research and then change it. Right? You did the same thing with feminism. It's completely the opposite of what the lady who created and invented it made it to be. So when you actually wake up and you know reality and you're not just yapping and talking and you're not ranting, which I've never done, and you talk educated, backed by documented facts, they cannot move you and they cannot touch you. I was inspired by William.
Oh, I can't have you bored.
Bill Cooper to do radio. Look up what Bill Cooper did. Okay, we are real Americans. We stand up at all costs to whoever, whatever, whenever. You people don't run this country. You just work a job, stay in your place, and stay out of the mob's way. This is the mob. Straight up. Tell you straight up what it is, no matter where I'm at. Yeah, we're going to do what we do right in front of you because I'm the mob. I'm a gangster. I'm something from the past you're not used to. Better get used to it because I ain't going nowhere. You understand? I got nothing to lose, dude.
Mimi Love says, I know a man and his dog died because he couldn't get out and had no phone. Sad. And then followed that up with Tesla. Are you saying that somebody died in a Tesla because they couldn't get out, or they were stranded in their house? I'm confused. It's nothing new anymore.
You tried to take everything from me and you couldn't, right? You want to talk about Frank Lucas, you looking at it, but all legally the right way.
Oh, God.
You looking at the game. So like I said, if I got nothing to lose, this is the problem when people want to push you to a point where you got nothing to lose, but then they don't want to deal with it. If I got nothing to lose, brother, well, then I'm in a good position. Because I got everything, but I still feel like I got nothing to lose. The only thing I got that I love more than anything is Christina. Everything else, this material, this money stuff, I don't care about that. I didn't care about it when I had it all. I still have it in equity. Still don't care about it. I care about principles and respect and morals. I'm a man who doesn't move off money. Money don't make me, I make money.
You have none of that. None of it.
And you should all be like that. I'm a role model because of who I am. The qualities and the skills and the belief and all this and the faith is within me. The gift is me, not the money. Money don't make me. I did this for over 2 years, going on my 3rd year being Batman. I funded it all out of my own pocket. Hush. Can't tell me nothing. All right?
Oh, my God. So, yeah, to follow up on the Tesla story, Mimi Love says, yes, sir, he couldn't get out. There was a button he didn't know about. He was 85. What a fucking bullshit way to die. An absolute fucking bullshit way to die. I hope lawyers were contacted.
Let Kanye sing them fake songs about the lifestyle I live. Let Jay-Z sing them fake songs about the lifestyle I live. About the things we got the heart to do, the people that you don't, that you encourage us to do because you want to lock us up so you make money off each and every one of us while we sit in a damn cell. No more. That's what time it's for. You didn't think people was smart? See, they underestimate America. You didn't think people would wake up? You show us your cards, buddy. Oh, here's my poker deck. We're going to see.
Oh, no, we're all about foreshadowing here on Negative 43 TV. And we'll give some people like Kelchu hope because he's rather bored with this guy today. Got to read this for the listeners because this could be really good. So I don't want to ruin anything, but someone comes on camera to show him some moves in a bit. Oh, my God, I have a reason to go on.
See your poker deck, and we're going to move accordingly. We're a lot smarter than you. That's why you all work jobs as these peon peasants and you stay in place and you get moved around like chess pawns. Not just by the system, by us. You're not doing nothing. Understand that. So like I said, you want to watch me as a fan, that's cool. But don't think for 1 second, Billy, that you got any power over me. Like Steve Harvey said, myself is from the projects. Don't you think for 1 second that you could tell me what to do. None of it.
So you're from the projects. So what? We all come from somewhere. You do too. The richest neighborhood in the state of Texas, but I'm just saying.
You understand? I'm exactly like Mickey Cohen all over again. Mm-hmm. And I'm a boxer, the best, just like Mickey Cohen was. I don't care. Now you got the real thing. What you want to do.
Yeah, Queensryche was, they were perfect in their time, an absolutely perfect band in their time. I'm not very well versed on them, but all I would need to hear is Silent Lucidity. The first thing I heard, which was years before that, was Queen of the Reich, I think was their first single. And it got played on QFM 96.3 a lot.
You understand? And the best part is it gets televised on the internet. Right? Now they get to see an actual gangster in action, an actual mob, the DNA of the original mob that all these other cultures and groups tried to copy.
Okay, before I'm glad you told us this. Right now he's all turned up and talking his shit, blah, blah, blah. When whoever arrives here, it's going to be a total switch in outlook, in personality.
My family, my people. Now you get to see it in front of you. Ain't that about it? You know what? How you like them apples? All of you that are in the Rotten Apple up there in New York City. Welcome to New York City. I said New York City. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with you. Okay? L. Frost Beaver was shaking in her space boots. Oh,
she's not scared of you. She could kick your ass. Frost would absolutely kick your fucking ass. And I think inside, and not very deeply inside, by the way, you know that. You absolutely know that she would stomp a mud hole in your ass, as they used to say back in the 50s. That was a really popular thing to say.
Shaking in her space boots. Shaking in her space boots. Scared, terrified.
Okay, we're going to go back and get that little movement there again. But you are most welcome, Sticky, and we are going to run that Chiron for the rest of today's show.
Televised on the internet, right? Now they get to see an actual gangster in action, an actual mob, the DNA of the original mob that all these other cultures and groups tried to copy. My family.
No, we'll get there. We'll get there.
My people. Now you get to see it in front of you.
I mean, everything here is classic. We'll get there.
About it, you know what? How you like them apples? All of you that are in the Rotten Apple up there in New York City. Welcome to New York City. I said New York City.
Here come.
We're going to have a whole lot of fun with you. Okay? El Frost Viva was shaking in her space boots. Oh, she's shaking in her space boots. Oh, shaking in her space boots. Scared, terrified that the Batman's going to be in New York, and I am. Coach Tone's face is shaking in his space boots. He's, oh my goodness, the Batman is coming to New York.
Tone Space doesn't even mention you anymore. Hasn't in years and years and years.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, Billy. Oh, God, I don't know what I'm going to do. You people are hilarious. Oh, feel they will make this money. That's right, I'm going to make money off your name. Money. Stop me. I'm like Chow from that movie.
God.
You miss Chow? I get to do what I want. You know why? Because I got the human spirit inside of me. I got the power of God. That's right. You call it what you want, pal, but guess what? You ain't me. And you'll never be at my level, none of you. And I'm going to do it the same way in front of you. I'm going to look down at you like my dad used to and tell you what it is just like this.
And that's a big part of your problem, dude. Your dad was an abusive motherfucker. What your mom's genetics didn't fuck up, your dad fucked up the rest of it. Your dad's an absolute piece of shit. Always was. Nobody liked him. Your stepsister kind of hates the guy. I don't think he was very popular in the family. You know, everybody in the family is like, corporate lawyers. Your daddy was chasing ambulances, which is the thing that makes that distasteful is the lawyer calling the victim. Whoever got hurt in the accident. Hi, I'm would I like to? Yes, I would like to represent you, and that's the guy I'm going to tell to go fuck himself.
Listen here, Paul. All right, now let's get into this. Like I said, you got to have a hand block for everything somebody throw, right? Right? Look, see the points?
Our goddess is here. It's El Frost. She's here live. Did you see the last 50 seconds before you got here? If you didn't, I'll run it back for you. But right now we are waiting for another guy to enter the show here. Boo Earns gave us quite the tip. Absolutely. And look who's here. Another one of our favorite comedians here in Sneedville. It's that guy. And as always, he arrives with one for the listeners. Look down at you like my dad used to, says a lot. He wasn't looking down on us, Joey. No, not at all. He was looking down on you. He was looking down on you. He couldn't handle the fact that you had a ruined brain. So he just said, fuck it.
Right? You don't use the 5-pointed stars and all that satanic stuff they do. Like I said, you drop your guard. If you're good, you're advanced, so you can pick it up quick enough. So you make them think, oh, your guard ain't up. You could do what Floyd do. I'm going to use that too.
God.
I mean, okay, but I mean, the problem is somebody who's smart, they're going to get you right here, and then that clavicle, going to go up, and it's not going to feel nice. You know what I mean? It's going to affect your arm too. That's what I would do if I came up against Floyd. I'd be like, really? Okay. Oh, here you go. Oh, all of a sudden, he'd be going like this. And real talk. All of a sudden, that thing a little limp.
Okay, we're going to take this back for Sis here about a minute or so. It'll be, we'll get to everything.
Okay. El Frost Viva was shaking in her space boots. Oh, she's shaking in her space boots. Oh, shaking in her space boots. Scared, terrified that the Batman's going to be in New York, and I am. Coach Tone's face is shaking in his space boots. He's, oh my goodness, the Batman is coming to New York. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, Billy.
Oh God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're in some tight space. Oh, I can't move now.
These people are hilarious. I have a field day with you. Make this funny.
Wasn't that fun? I knew you'd enjoy that, sis.
Cares. Have you seen that guy's hair? It looks like Felix the Cat. What kind of hairstyle is this? Like trying to look like Susie Q, but male. Weirdest thing I ever seen. So yeah, like I said, the whole point, I took out the first step. This is what people will never understand, right? This is what's so powerful.
You mean he's interacting with someone right this minute?
About this, right? You see the footwork? Look. See the footwork?
Oh, God.
Like Bruce Lee, right? Coming, right? Like I said, you can't see what's...
Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go current, and then we'll come back. We'll go about it that way. Apparently, he's in contact. Oh, here we go.
Being honest, most people, the big dudes, if you tell them to do a pull-up, they can't even do one. I've had to train dudes like that look 3 times my size, and you think, oh well, they're stronger than him. No, I'm having to train them, and they're nowhere near my level. Like nowhere. I mean, it's actual training.
I'm going to be quiet here.
It's just that, like, weight. I can get swole quick. I just take protein, but it'll be actual muscle. Is it different? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they tell you to run, because you want to burn all the calories and keep it, and then that's what helps you, because that's where you get that power when you're moving. And then.
Roy. Let's go back and catch what we can.
Slide easier. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Okay, somebody tell me if it actually came to an end.
Teach me too.
Well, never mind. We'll just do it ourselves here. Come on, dude. Okay, he's
why
back.
Is because you have to be functional. The guys that I've seen that really are like a force within that are the ones who are thin, because they're always practicing and it's this movement. So when you're moving like this, it naturally forces you to lose weight. You know that? Yeah, like it gets you more cut. Yeah, that's what happens with me when I start doing the jabs and stuff, and I get away from this rule. I start looking even more ridiculous. Because I'm moving, you know what I mean, and it's creating that tension and that power. Yeah, because our arms still carry weight. So I've just noticed you could take a smaller guy, but if you get him trained, that's what Bruce Lee said. He said, I don't fear the guy that goes to the gym or whatever. I fear the guy that's practiced this 8,000 times a day. That's why I come out here and make sure I do it as much as possible. Like I told you, I train almost every day. But that's more to get my body ready for what I do, because I got to make sure every day I'm ready to. I'm Batman, so I have to be ready to, like do crazy stuff. But seriously, I mean, it's a real thing. Like I said, if you train 3-4 times a week, you think you're going hard. There's a guy who's training almost every day and regenerating and recovering, which isn't even a human thing. I mean, and he's coming back harder the next day. That's what I work on, because if you can do that, you're going to have an edge over anyone in the street, anyone you come up against, if they're not doing that. And the difference is the gym, like I said, it just builds that for show muscle. It does help with strength. You can get very strong in the gym if you know how to train right, but most people don't. And it's the ones who think they're training right. Does that make sense? I guess. So you go look huge and you think, oh,
I think he did.
Way ahead of this guy. And then Mr. Scrawny here does something crazy in front of you. You're like, how the hell did he just do that? Because what I'm doing out here, it trains muscle to the bone. Does that make sense? Yeah. So like I noticed, like with most people, it's like they want to win with talking. Does that make sense? So when they talk to you,
smoke them if you got them.
You're going to formulate a way to. When you're like taking the good part.
Okay, it's him. It's not us. It's him.
Out of everything, you know what I'm saying, and using it and making it applicable to what Bruce Lee was teaching. Yeah. So what I was asking you, like, let's say, like getting your stance. Hope I'm not taking your time, but yeah, just getting your stance like you're really like if I just ran up on you and you know what I'm saying, we're in H-Town, we're in Houston, and you got a wall with 20,000 fans, and I just run up on you, ooga booga.
I'd like to welcome. I'm kind of shocked. Prankville to the show. Is this the president, Todd Morris? Tell me it is. How have you been?
Ooga booga, and like I'm a street dog. Yeah. What would be? Don't actually do it to me, but I'm not ready. But
what would your action?
I probably shell up a little bit just to see what's coming at me. When I see an opening, I'll start with a jab. See where I can go right off.
That's what's so different too about like the Batman thing. You know what I mean? Than like uniform boxing. Because my thing would never be to shell up because I don't know what they have. Does that make sense? But at the same time, you're right. You're
Good to see you, Todd. Are you going to get back in the game?
You're right because you would want to block. Yeah. But I just don't call it shelling up. You know what I mean? But you're really right. That actually would be a pretty good decision because you already are trying to defend.
Like just windmill punches.
The circle of infinite entertainment, everybody. You know you're getting the best nothing.
I mean, you go back. I mean, that would be a good tactic too. You should take that away on the street. Yeah, you could do that. But okay, yeah. So what would I do? Try it like you're doing? Act like you're.
I hope you do. I'm subscribed, so if you do something, I'll see it.
Like I come there first of all, right, and then I still got. So that's the thing. Make whatever's fine. So you kind of caught me when I was right down here, but with this one, right? So that's the thing. Even if you have two, if I have open hands, do it again, right? I can grab both and do it. I mean, if I get you like that, imagine the damage I can do like that. I can just hold you and do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's just different. 52 blocks is applicable.
Oh, we'd love to have you here at Negative 43 TV. We have 3 or 4 other people that are streaming him pretty much constantly. Sticky, that guy, Sheriff Consent does it from time to time. I know I'm missing 1 or 2 people, but he cannot make a move without it being restreamed. He can't.
To everything.
Or sniped, as the kids say.
So now, like, let's say, like, getting your stance, like, act like you're boxing, but get a little further back, like, right. They can see your. So, okay. So if you're boxing, what would be your first move? And now we're just boxing. So if you were coming there, I'd come there, and then right there, I'd try to get under here. So you would have to either catch me right here, or I would come right here, and then you'd probably dip, and then I'd come with an upper. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But see, this is how it looks in boxing. Like, act like you're boxing. I'm coming like this. So like actually move at the speed, just don't actually do it. So you're coming there, and then I'd have to get you right there. Does that make sense? And then I'd have to move, and
yeah, I guess you're also accounting for the fact that you're boxing over gloves.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't catch anything because I don't have an open hand, but I can parry, and they never teach them to do that. If you notice the boxers, they just play patty cake because they don't. Floyd Mayweather does not know 52 blocks. He just knows how to do this and lift his shoulder. Somebody taught him as a kid, lift your shoulder. That's a kid tactic. You can't do that when you're grown. If you lift your shoulder, and I have enough power like I do because I do this.
This is great, and it sucks at the same time because I would really like to talk to the old Prez, but this is just, it's too classic. It must be watched. I gotta shut up.
Training, and I come right
It's
here.
hard.
This is all. So like, it's not like a me thing. It's anyone. It's applicable. But what I'm doing is trying to teach folks how to apply it and use it. Like it saved my life a couple of times, at least like twice, that people pulled something on me, like actually pulled something, and I survived because I was able to block it and then counter. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it's just applicable to everything. So like I said, like when you box, what's your movement in boxing?
I can't help myself. If you don't know what's up with Prankville, he did a thing with Tyrese Need called Fight Club Radio. And it is some of the wildest Tyrese Need stuff you're ever going to hear. Tyree would get going, and Todd would be at a point where he couldn't say anything. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. He went really crazy several to many times on Todd's show, and you need to go look that up.
Like just do your movement so they can see it, even if it's not towards me. Yeah. So yeah, just uniform, right? That's what I'm saying. Zab Judah used it against Floyd Mayweather, and he was like destroying him. And it's moving like this. So you're doing what your regular thing. I'm like this. So I'm already in this square that's like Neo type movement, and you can't do it the whole match. You're gonna get tired.
Neo type movement.
And that's what Zab Judah was doing, but he's doing it with his left. So Zab Judah stands like this. All right, right. So Zab Judah is coming here, but see when you throw that, he was coming here. Does that make sense? So he was getting in where he was using like a square, 52 blocks with gloves, and then counter. Nice. And it's nasty because you're able to parry and block, and then you're counting. If you notice the way all of them win their matches, like McGregor and all that, it's through countering. It's not through the lead. Does that make sense? It's not through the lead who does what first necessarily, but a lot of it's through the counter. Conor McGregor just counters like this. Act like you're going to throw something at me just straight. And he's coming here, and then he's doing all his power, and he's just going straight. And it's smart, especially when you're dealing with dudes like that. They all do that in UFC MMA. I've noticed they do this where they put the head to and it's smart, but if you get caught, see what you do is this, when they're doing that, act like you're doing it, dip your head this way, and just act like you're front. Now I'm coming here. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully I would catch you, I'd get closer, and hopefully I'd catch you when you're dipping. And you'll see it happen a lot. Have you seen when that happens in boxing? Yeah, I catch them like this, like nice, and those are the nastiest. Like if you catch someone when they get their head right there, or just it's a real uniform movement that's right here. Yeah, because you predict, like you said, you're going off your.
We are all concerned for his mom's safety. That's an absolute fact. And if there have been welfare checks, that's a good thing. If he's around her, she's in danger.
Opponent. So you're predicting what they do. Yeah. But yeah, me, I use it in the street. I use it for all the Batman stuff, and it works because it's always elbows up. It's up here, and you've never seen a boxer do that, right? Never. You don't see boxers like this.
They're even further apart than they appear after. He's extremely bow-legged.
I'm talking, it's up here. So while you're thinking you can throw something, how are you going to throw something if I'm like this? I can stand like this.
I never had lean, which was probably a good thing because I enjoyed Vicodin back in the day. Nowadays, Vicodin doesn't work relative to a nice floaty little high. My back doesn't hurt, which is cool and everything. It's just not what I was after at the time. Please welcome to the show, Rob C _zombie.
One of the stances, I can literally stand like this, right? And then I'm coming here or doing whatever I want, or I'm standing out, and you know what I'm saying? You could do a whole match like this and you recline and you get sore as hell by the end of it, but you could technically do it.
I guess that's the important part of doing the exercise.
Yeah. So now you're getting what I'm saying. Yeah. It's a whole system. And then I'm trying to put it together and kind of teach it, not maybe sell it, but I would never sell it as my idea, but teach it.
Yeah, back in the day, I would every now and again, I would enjoy a pill, maybe two, and then have two more a month later, 6 weeks later. I always kept it at arm's distance, but really nice. But I see how people get into trouble with it.
Get paid to teach it. That's what I'm trying to do.
I just, make a series of videos.
It's kind of what I'm doing, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it has to be like, I need the money. I need money to pay to coin and monopolize. But yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, but that's what I was doing back in the day. Like,
What is in Tylenol 1? I know Tylenol 3 is the one with basically Vicodin.
like when I was doing like the underground, you didn't hear that word, the backyard boxing, right? Because that's what we do. Because we're good, politically correct folks. We backyard box. Like, what did you say, Street Beefs? Yeah, I told you, Street Beef stole my idea. They stole my idea. I put my videos up for my backyard boxing, and they stole my idea. But anyway, my point
I must have another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
is, yeah, you're starting to get the point that if you do the training, because I used to do, like, I just pull up in the forest or whatever.
Boy, codeine and Tylenol. Your liver's going to love that.
I had, like,
I'll be right back.
Bank, I was filthy rich at the time. And, and I'm handing you the gloves and the mouthpiece and saying, let's get it in the middle of the hood.
And hello to
I mean?
Logie Barrett.
So,
Now I'll
like,
be right back.
The point is, I was training in the gym at that time. So I'm thinking I'm good enough, at least for now, because I do my training in the gym, which, yeah, it gives you an advantage, but I just learned over time, this stuff is better, man. Like, I think it's better because
we built a system.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I mean, I'm saying either way, train, because like around that time, that's when I was right around breaking the world record for dumbbell curls, and then I got out of jail and I did it. I think because of the starchy diet that they feed you. So I was a little swole still. I wasn't really working out that time. The other time I did, but I got out and I just go to the gym in McAllen, the True Fit. I pick up the 90-pound dumbbell. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna try to do it, and just whoop, and did it. And I'm like, wow, and like it's a world record. I believe still to date. I think they got some guy in Russia to use fake weights or something. You can't do 99.9 pounds per reps. That's nonsense.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You can't. There's no. If he could do that, he's Superman. You know, 100 pounds. Do you know how much 100 pounds is in a dumbbell, bro? That's like 90 pounds. I still have to lean, and I have to use what they call kinetic energy, and I have to, get it up, and then you get it up, and you're curling it slow, and look, you come down like this. I touch the shoulder. It's a technique a Mason taught me, right? Jesse taught it to me. And you come to the shoulder, turn in, and you come down. And then I look at Facebook Reels the other day, and there's a dude copying the exact technique. Everything that I've taught, that people will steal immediately, and then they'll use it. But they're not doing it right. He's talking about getting on like a chair, like the chairs in the gym, and then just coming like this. And yeah, those are good too. They peak, but there's a certain method that I use where you actually touch the shoulder, turn in, and it makes this peak. And that's how I got to that point. It builds your bicep strength somehow. Does that make sense?
Yeah. All right, Tyrese.
Yeah, you're
I gotta
good.
get going, man.
Cool. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Gotta drink some water too. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do with you. All right, we're gonna call it quits for today. Go ahead and contact Rob Wack and ask him why he's still living in a Roach Motel room. All right, and we'll be back. Are you check out the channel as well? Batman the Alchemist. I can't see anything. Where is the close button? Cool. All right. Dude, there's no close button. What the hell? It's not gonna let me end my live. Like, this is what they do. Oh well, I'm gonna just restart my phone and then let it end on its own, I guess. Can't see. Yeah, I don't see none. All right, well, I appreciate you folks. We'll be back. I hope that helps y'all.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Well, sometimes it goes that way. Let me drop the curtain here and we'll drag it back because we do have more to watch yet. It's like a gift that's just going to keep right on fucking giving. So let me go back here. How far at this point?
So we got $14. That's pretty good. That's pretty good there, Billy.
Okay. Well, I'll poke around here for a second. This is just so entertaining, isn't it? Okay, where's the first guy that came in? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that looks real interesting, like the dance moves and shit. See that? Oh, man, I'm going to let this, yeah, okay. He's going to dance for us now.
Right? You got to do all that. Right? Oh, man, that's cool. He's doing the bike BMX thing. That guy knows what he's doing. That's pretty cool. Should have gotten video of that. I'll ask him one day. I asked a dude on a skateboard out here one day. He's like, oh, I'm all right. I don't want no exposure. I don't want to be famous. Like, all right, Tony Hawk, you just keep doing what you're doing, being your own personal Tony Hawk that nobody knows.
Yeah, okay, we're someplace we haven't been. I mean, Tony fucking Hawk? Is there anybody in the world that this guy can't shit on?
I'm just playing. It's all good. I was always like that. I always stayed to myself. I don't care who you know. They talk about we got fake rappers staying at the Isla Grande at the island. Who cares? Have you seen that guy's hair? He looks like Felix the Cat. What kind of hairstyle is this? Like trying to look like Susie Q, but male? Weirdest thing I ever seen. So yeah, like I said, the whole point, I took out the first step. This is what people will never understand, right? This is what's so powerful about this, right?
You took out the first step, so that's why you have no power. I know nothing about fighting on a technical basis, but I know that much.
See the footwork? Look. See the footwork? Like Bruce Lee, right? Come in. right? Like I said, they can't see what's in front of them, right?
Oh, you're welcome, sis. And again, it will be at the bottom of the screen for the remainder of today's show.
Look. Right?
Oop,
Every
here we
move,
go.
What I got to work on is that one with this leg. I can never do it right. I don't know why. Look, that's my best attempt right now.
Okay, let me take that back. We missed just a little bit because of my curtain mishap, but hey, it wouldn't be a show if I didn't make at least one small
Granite
error.
Island. Who cares?
Okay, let me find this thing. Maybe I should have just let it go.
Like Bruce Lee, right? Coming, right? Like I said, they can't see what's in front of them, right? Look. Right? Every move, what I got to work on is that one with this leg. I can never do it right. I don't know why. Look, that's my best attempt right now. It's decent, but it ain't.
Again, it's basically a convenient handle. It doesn't have enough speed to really hurt anyone. If they see it coming, they're going to be able to snatch that leg. You know that's true. Kelchu, yeah, he knew more than he did for sure.
I'm gonna cut it. You know what I mean? But I got to work on it. I don't know what I'm doing that's so different, right? But I got to stretch. Got to be something I got to do. But this side, I do it right. Maybe I slide easier. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. See, I'm still learning. What is this for? To teach me too. Feel me? I think it has to do with sliding. That's what happened that one day because my shoes are no good. So I slid and I fell. All right, I got to get it like higher, kind of like that.
Welcome, Legal Code, to today's show. And I agree when Legal Code says, this is a joke. It is.
See, I'm out here practicing. I can do that one. I can do that one real well.
Oh, a lot of effort there. Swagger.
The real ones, Michael J. White, when he was younger, right? I move like this when I'm really getting into it, right? I can do any kind of movement I want. It's art. It's like a canvas. But the real ones, like I said, they're right here, right? Come try to, right there, right?
Ah, yes, a Rockettes kind of a kick. That's great. That's really great. Anyway, Sticky says, reading it for the listeners, that's the beauty of it. Learn how to fight from a guy who can't fight. Get dating advice from a guy who is an incel.
Right? Over the top, look.
We have a nice little party going on this Sunday afternoon. Please welcome Red Screen to the Negative 43 TV studios.
See how there's no extra step? Boxers, they want to teach you.
He was live. He just ended it. Man and boy, I'm telling you.
And when a boxer throws, he steps. Right? And it should just be a step. Right? So they don't necessarily have an extra step, but a lot of them do with the back. It's a tell sign. Your back moves, right? Because you're shifting and all that. So they don't move quite as quick as me.
Okay, hang on.
Look how quick the first step comes. Look at this. Look. See how up I am? I was telling him about it. So it's different because I'm already up here. Now I'm up on you. Now you can't throw it.
Lobster says, hey, everyone, I got to go make a sandwich. So apologies if I don't greet y'all individually. Be right back. We'll be here.
Anything, because I'm right here up on you, right? Then you think, oh, I'm going to come like this. Try it. You come like that, dipping. Now I'm low, quick as hell. You just came over top. Ding! Sound like that bell. Bing! Right? Right, come right there, right? Then you think you could come again with something else, I shift again. Right, and then I can just play with it. I'm right under here. Once I'm in this range and you right in front of me.
15 of them? Really? Damn.
Now I'm just playing. Now I'm deciding what I want to do. Come up right there. Look, you dip up.
Speaking of Aerosmith albums, I am a big fan of the album Rockin' a Hard Place. A lot of Aerosmith fans don't like it. It wasn't totally the original lineup. I thought the record kicked ass. Always did. Still do.
Easy move. Look. One solid fluid movement. It's about power, speed, and agility. That's why I got to stretch. Like real talk.
You're the man, DZ. You are the man.
Do some right now. I get this left-hand side better. This one. The other one I got down pretty much. It's just being left and right-handed. Supposedly I was right-handed, but then I got
well, that'll be the first one, or Rocks, or Toys in the Attic.
trained ambidextrous to use the left. And I switch hit in baseball. You do left and right. Not the way that y'all do, not the way that Buns Dot and Mike Mills do. Not that kind of baseball.
Every now and again you stumble into a classic.
Look, I look like I'm doing the tone space dance.
Oh, Lordy.
My heart rate's up, moving. I got to stretch. It's another one you can do.
Okay.
This is all calisthenics. So you do this, Mr. Charles.
I'll admit I could not do that because both of my knees are mildly arthritic, and they would just say to me, as knees do, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Mr. Wofford, can you do it? Mr. Wofford. Oh, going in town today, Shelly. We're gonna go beg some more. For real. God.
Oh, Big Beard Theory, you are here. We haven't seen you in a while, sir. And this, oh boy, is this good.
So you do this, Mr. Charles.
Mr. Wofford, can you do
Had to
it?
see this
Mr.
again.
Oh, going in town today, Shelly. We're gonna go beg some more. For real. Gotta go. Begging Silver City today.
Ridiculous. How do you live like that? Oh.
Ka-cha.
Touch grass. All right. Hold on. That means a break.
Okay, we're going to stay where we're at here, but he does appear to be on the air, but he's just talking to the camera, and there's a whole lot of circle of infinite entertainment involved with that. A lot of pauses. So we'll go ahead and watch this because we haven't seen this part.
Let's go get some water.
Ah, yes.
This is all paying me, buddy. We're up over $77. Right.
This is not paying you. This is not paying you. You get no super chat tips, and the only money that you get is through AdSense. And for the life of me, I don't know the reason why they monetize you. You should have been done away with some time ago, but you're making sure that doesn't happen because you're centering yourself like a fucking puss. You can cuss on YouTube. It's okay.
Trying to get through that threshold early, so I hopefully create some interest for this next month because I need it. That way, try to get.
Yeah, I would think so because that's the one where he played basketball. I believe that's the one I wanted to start the show with, but then he went live.
The website paid then. Hopefully, if they don't pull some more illegal antics. It's ridiculous. That's the thing. They'll do it again. Oh, yeah, they will. They have no shame, the audacity. They'll do it again. So I can't pay. That's why I'm trying.
I'm glad you were here, Kelchu. I'm always glad you were here. Everybody say good night to Kelchu like a responsible person. He's going to bed so he can be fresh and ready to go on Monday. That's one thing about being retired, that this part is good. Monday loses all of its meaning. It's nothing to dread anymore. It's simply another day. Unfortunately, you can say the same thing about Friday and Saturday. Those used to be the days that you'd point at. Yeah, get me to Friday, get me to Saturday. It's going to be so groovy cool. And now it's just another day.
To get it done. Donate, please. I need to save this website. We got $14. That's pretty good. That's pretty good there, Billy. Doing all right. Is TJ watching? You watching while you're struggling in Austin? Don't worry, I'll be up there, pal, whenever I want. Won't worry about you. I don't care if I see you, I see you. I'm going about my business. I got nothing to say to you. You're an actor, homie. I don't do acting. That's crazy. Acting.
Acting?
Hold on.
Acting now.
Can't see. Where's the mic? Oh,
Acting. I think he survived it okay. He's we're still having Circle of Infinite Entertainment problems at the very front of this video, so we're just fine where we're at, and I'm glad TJ's doing better. Sucking noises.
That's real nice. Do it.
And you know he's wrapping his lips around that fountain head.
All right. I bet them new videos is doing views, huh? Everything I do views. They act like this ain't a gift. Bro, I did this all naturally.
There is one disadvantage to smoking carts. You never have to recharge a joint. That's weird.
Man, that's the thing. It ain't no surprise to me when I get views. I've always gotten views because I'm a star. So you either got it or you don't. You either got that inherent quality or you don't. You almost done or about to head out? Hey, any chance you could come show what you were telling me? Any chance you could come show what you were telling me real quick? It's all right if not. Just what you were showing me, that move. So they could see it. The one you were teaching me. With this. Just real quick if you don't mind. Just
okay.
Try to talk really, nicely.
Okay, here's the first encounter.
I'm on live, that's why. Can you do it right here? Is that okay?
Matter of fact, we'll bump back a little bit and make sure that we get it in all of its glory.
You almost done or about to head out? Hey, any chance you could come show what you were telling me? Any chance you could come show what you were telling me real quick? It's all right if not.
Boy, that's really open to interpretation, is it not?
Just what you were showing me, that move.
First, you get down on your knees.
So they could see it. The one you were teaching me. With this. Just real quick, if you don't mind. Just try to talk really, nicely on here. I'm on live, that's why. Can you do it right here? Is that okay? Appreciate you. They got rules, that's why.
I'm unapproachable.
But yeah, I'm on live stream.
People terrified of me, yo.
Do it right here. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Let me see. Can't see nothing.
You're blind.
Oh well, I know it's coming. Yeah, if you could just show them
Yeah, this happened twice.
right here. Here, walk around. You could show them that. What
No,
you
it's
were
the
telling
same
me.
guy.
How do you do it?
Okay,
Right here on
we're gonna watch it one more time.
the camera. Yeah,
All right. Well,
he knows what he's talking about.
well, I mean, there's an element of mental chess, right, between you and your opponent.
Yeah.
You got to have the footwork to be able to sort of evade them at a perpetual state. You know, always have the ability to keep moving back, circling around, and always target that lead leg. So your opponent always has a preferred stance. If they're square, then you might as well just knock them out, right? But if they know what they're doing, they're going to have a certain stance. They're either going to be orthodox, you know, with their left leg forward, or southpaw with their right leg forward. Doesn't matter. You can adapt to either and always attack the lead leg. So, I mean, maybe you can get an example.
Yeah, it's from this way one. It's got to be on. Yeah, like that. That's cool.
Okay. So if your opponent has a certain lead leg,
Yeah.
Look at that scrawny fuck.
keep attacking. Right. So I like to do like this. Make a jab, and eventually, it's like a reverse psychology.
Yeah.
You want to make them think that they got to
think you're coming with the same.
Yeah, you want to make them think they have a chance to block it. Keep moving. Keep doing it.
So then they go.
Keep doing it. And then once you see them reach downward, you grab it, you just come back around. Around their guard. It's going to hurt, man.
Right.
You're going to gain the respect for sure from that one.
And where did you learn that? Like at school or just like?
I mean, I guess UFC, watching these UFC guys.
Yeah.
They
You like TJ Dillashaw?
Oh, he's awesome. He's the best, man.
I like him. Yeah, I thought
He's one of my favorites of all time.
He did good. He's kind of a quiet guy and underestimated.
Dude, he was a
And
beast.
he came back. I didn't like that. Dude.
I gotta read it for the listeners from Skip, and it could be that he's heard the band Anal Cunt before. Timu Jim Varney, starring in Ernest Scrawny Fuck Extra in Body by Auschwitz.
The one he had
That was actually an Anal Cunt song.
the whole rivalry with.
Cejudo.
I thought he
Dominic
was super
Cruz?
cool at first, because he acted fake confident.
Oh,
with the tattoos.
Cody
that-
Garbrandt.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
love.
Cody Garbrandt.
Cody No Love Garbrandt.
That one. And he lost bad, man.
Yeah, he's been on a down.
Do you have Picnic of Love? That one was just really, really silly.
TJ Dillashaw, he proved his point.
He had boxing.
I don't even know how that dude
I mean, that falsetto just killed me the whole way through.
shows his face, man. It made him look bad. Because
Yeah.
he talked so much, like, and he did so much towards them. That was
Big
he
gangster.
did crazy stuff out of the ring towards them.
Oh yeah, I
And then
remember.
TJ Dillashaw was like, "I'm gonna train and I'm just gonna mop when it comes."
TJ Dillashaw
Yeah.
was pushing fast.
And he did it the right way. He was ripped
Yeah.
too. You saw how his physique, how he was built when he trained correctly. Who was teaching him?
Yeah, I should have said, man, you've got vinyl? That's going to be pretty hard to find nowadays.
Do you remember? I know there's the one guy. He was one of the first ones. What's his name? The guy from Cali, the surfer.
Yeah, what's
He
his
goes
name?
like that after his. He's the pioneer.
What's his name?
You have to give him.
You're absolutely right, Legal Code. I'll read this one for the listeners. Notice how he's not bragging about how he can beat all the UFC fighters.
Credit. I don't really watch that much, but I know a little bit about it.
I should know.
What's his name, right? Short guy, long hair like me.
I know.
Cali surfer type.
He's
He's like a
classic.
pioneer of all of it, really.
I forgot his
He's
name.
one of the first ones I saw. I think I was in San Diego as a kid, and I turned on the TV in a
Oh, really?
hotel,
Oh, yeah.
and I was young, and I saw him when
He's
I was like in
coaching.
high school traveling or something, for Florida or somewhere.
He's coaching now. He has a.
Yeah.
too.
But he gets underestimated. He gets talked down to by Mr. McGregor. And
Yeah,
McGregor is
overhand.
overrated.
He had good wrestling. Oh yeah, McGregor was a one trick
He's
pony.
overrated. He had good. He has power. That's all he has.
He had
power
good timing.
because of the
he
way
had
he
power.
trains.
Thank you for the Cash App tip. I will not use the name, but thank you so much. So appreciated.
But he does. He trains differently than them, and they don't get like when he's doing all this stuff. That's to remain loose.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get all your power. It's like a string, like a rubber band. You know what I mean? So that's why he's
I'd like to have some mentors, vinyl, even though I don't have a record player.
able to
And
have
always
that
time
kind
with
of,
the right hand. Always.
yeah, that's why he's able to have that kind of power.
But the
This is
question
what I
is-
do. I teach like digitally fitness. So this is like an actual like class. Believe it or not. Okay, this is my horrible office here right now.
Nice.
My office
I'm
is
honored. Yeah. I think the question mark thing I learned from Adesanya.
That's the one you're telling me.
Yeah.
You said so. If I'm doing it, I'm coming up at what angle? Okay, I'm coming here, like on the, right there, right?
Or it's just
Short.
It's actually just like giving it a nice taste, like this. Like this. You're showing.
Yeah,
you're showing
I'll be
the
doing it different.
You're showing the inside of your knee. Yeah, like that. But don't
They look like they're rehearsing a dance routine.
put too much power into that because otherwise you won't even do it. So it's more like just a taste. Like this. It's a fakie.
If I'm using my back leg, I just usually have power. If I was going to use the front, just tap it. Is that what you're saying to me?
You can do that. I mean, that if you're skilled enough, if you're flexible enough with your leg, you could do it too.
You know what I mean, right? Just to tap.
Yeah, you're always just going like this, and then you can come up high.
That's okay. But see, yeah, you just did it with the front, so you can do it. So you could.
No, I said step, step, kick. Step, step, kick. Come on now.
Come there and then.
It's just a little harder.
Is it like that?
Yeah, it's just a little
You're
harder.
coming from the side though.
You actually can't do it though. You have the height for it. So I'll be like this.
But are you coming? Am I coming out or am I coming just
With this one,
straight up?
I would go straight like this. Boom. No, it's actually straight like this. And then you just like this. It's like a dance.
Every time I hear or see the name Marantz, I smile.
It's honestly like a
You gotta
dance.
have a lot of leverage.
Yeah.
And then you're coming
You have to explode forward with your back foot.
like that kind of, right?
Yeah.
But I got to work on
Exactly.
getting it higher.
You do your foot learning. You already
A lot
have
of
it.
leverage. Yeah, if
already
I
have
see it, that's how I visual. I have to see.
It helps to. It
That's
helps.
what I did. What you're saying, I watched videos of guys, and then I comprised it.
It helps
put it together in my own system. But
It helps,
you know,
yeah, it helps lean forward. It helps to leap with your back foot. You see how there's
yeah,
like,
that's this one that I was going.
where you go.
Like that.
Yeah. But you're just
Somebody has to put this to music. You know that has to happen.
Totally different kick though. Yeah. See that's what I want to work on. Do that. You're just doing it, but you're doing it with the extra step. And
Yes.
Saying,
so you gotta fake it like but you gotta get
Yeah, and the guy on the right's kicking about a foot higher than Tyree.
to a point to where you're making them commit. You gotta make them feel like they have one. Like, oh, I got this guy. He's from that. Sometimes the wrestler is trying to go
like that. Okay, so quick. I have to work on that. That's why I never saw
Okay, Smoke 'em. If You Got 'em comes to an end for the second time, but it will be back before too much longer. You can count on that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, did you know? Are you aware of the fact that Batman endorses the red triangles? I have proof for you. Upper right-hand corner.
figure out how to do it.
I like to turn with like the whole of the
Yeah.
If somebody actually approached him and got red hot and wanted to fight, you would not have to lay a glove on him. It would be great if you could, but just getting the recording of this guy pussing out would be incredible. And then say, oh, okay, I won't fight you. Then bam, remove those teeth.
And then after a while, like I said, this one, you present the inside of your leg versus this. Like a soccer pass. Yeah. You know, like you're passing that, right? Like you're passing like a soccer ball.
Yeah, I'll have a couple. Thank you.
Still kicking, right? Like you're still.
Yeah, but very slightly. You're not, because I know with a
They're that close. That's pretty close.
with a kick, with regulars, you're used to just exploding with your knee, right?
You're saying where they're like this, you're good. Like that.
Yeah.
So it stops because your leg's there.
Yeah.
You're just tapping and then come
There you
from.
go.
But I have to work on the actual.
So yeah, part of that will come for the spin.
That is a lot of hips.
Yeah.
I think I just pulled some.
I like to work on my hips like this, you know.
Yeah, I do those. Yeah, they teach that for 50 people. Actually teach it, but
Boneless pizza, not a fan of crust, huh?
do it while you're like that, or you're just
Yeah, that's true.
and it's like
That way you're just building like core muscle.
yeah.
Oh
it's
shit!
not
Oh
fun.
shit! Gotta get more of that. Oh
Part of that
shit!
will come for the spin.
That is a lot of hips.
Yeah.
I think I just pulled some.
I like to work on my hips like this, you know.
Yeah, I do
Oh.
those. Yeah, they teach that
Red,
for
he's spazzing out like right here.
people actually teach it, but do it while you're like that, or you're just
Yeah, that's true.
and it's like
That way you're just building like core muscle.
yeah, it's no, it's part of it. It's called a dance of a word I don't want to say, but it's an actual thing, and they drop real low, and you know you're able to carry and move. Actual thing. It's like hard.
Oh, welcome Sheriff Consent to the show, and he arrives with one that you listeners are going to enjoy. I saw a video my kid sent me of a ice machine from a fridge dispense pizza rolls. That's living.
Tribal thing. It's a real thing. Yeah,
You're building.
I've seen a dude use it, but
And Boo Earns responded to all of that with, "This is the future I want."
the actual match of the New York Dykeman Project is called.
Oh, nice. Yeah, man. Go ahead and
a whole lot. Let me tell him the thing I was going to tell you real quick. What I was saying earlier, like, let me just teach him how 52 blocks is different. Like, how do you, if you really were getting into something, how do you move? How would you see that? Hopefully, y'all can.
I'll just have a high guard and just move forward a little bit.
What if you're dealing with somebody who can get through your guard?
I wrestle. See what I'm saying?
It's just how I think. You know what I mean? That's what
You gotta think the next step.
I try to teach my own methodology because it's way different from anybody. It's not because the schools they all teach. That's the thing. I don't believe in any like the uniform doctrines for everything. I believe like Bruce Lee original thought. I get all my knowledge from God. I don't
Oh
get it
boy.
from- Does that make sense? So they
Do
think
it.
you're crazy and
Say
they think
it.
you're doing it wrong, but then your wrong way tends to work better than their uniform approach. It's just like in the working out. When we go to gyms all across the country, you tell them get on that bar and do what you saw me do earlier. I put the video up. They can't be close. Being honest, most people, the big dudes, if you tell them to do a pull-up, they can't even do one. I've had to train dudes like that look 3 times my size, and you think, oh well, they're stronger than him. No, I'm having to train them, and they're nowhere near my level. You know, like nowhere. And I mean, it's actual strength. It's just that, like you said, it's when you're wiry and thin. It's people don't get it's muscle is totally different than fat.
Yeah, Japanese convenience stores are a little bit of a fascination for me. The biggest fascination would be they have Lawson's over there. They just call it Lawson. Same sign, same color. I grew up drinking Lawson's milk out of glass jugs. They were all over my hometown. I mean, when I say all over, I mean all over. There were probably, 3 or 4 Lawsons within 2 miles. And how in the hell that wound up in Japan? They no longer exist in the United States. How that happened, I really, really do not know. Please welcome Big Rig to the show. Oh boy, you arrived for a really good one.
If that makes sense. So you get water weight. I can get swole quick. I just take protein, but it'll be actual muscle. Is it different? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they tell you to run because you want to burn all the calories. Keep it, and then that's what helps you because that's where you get that power when you're moving. And then that's what Bruce Lee looked like a walking stick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah.
Looks like a walking stick. Really, thank you, sis. They're done just right.
But I'm saying he was super thin, like, and because it's wise because you have to be functional. The guys that I've seen that really are.
You know, if somebody brand new stumbled in just before that exchange, there'd no doubt wonder what the fuck is wrong with these people.
Force within that are the ones who are thin because they're always practicing and it's this movement. So when you're moving like this, it naturally forces you to lose weight. Did you know that? Yeah, like it gets you more cut. Yeah, that's what happens with me when I start doing the and stuff, and I get away from this purple, I start looking even more ridiculous because I'm moving, you know what I mean, and it's creating that tension and that power.
Yeah, because our arms still carry weight. So
Yeah, I've just noticed you could take a smaller guy, but if you get him trained, that's what Bruce Lee said. He said, I don't fear the guy that goes to the gym or whatever. I fear the guy that's practiced this 8,000 times a day. That's why I come out here and make sure I do it as much as possible. Like I told you, I train almost every day. But that's more to get my body ready. What I do is I got to make sure every day I'm ready to. That means I have to be ready to, like do crazy stuff. But seriously, I mean, it's a real thing. Because like I said, if you train 3-4 times a week, you think you're going hard. There's a guy who's training almost every day and regenerating and recovering.
This day is going completely batshit crazy. By the way, the new members, Mark Balls, they're just fine. I like the Kirklands too, though. I can't make up my mind.
Even a human thing, and he's coming back harder the next day. That's what I work on, because if you can do that, you're going to have an edge over anyone in the street, anyone you come up against, if they're not doing that. And the difference is the gym, like I said, it just builds that for show muscle, and it does help with strength. You can get very strong in the gym if you know how to train right, but most people don't. And it's the one training right. Does that make sense? I guess. So you go look huge, and you think, oh, I'm way ahead of this guy. And then Mr. Scrawny here goes.
Steven Seagal. What a guy, huh? Well, I'm keeping an eye on this on my phone. The next one will be called Batman Stands Up with God, because that's kind of how he's saying it right now. We'll see. But if he goes live, you'll know it, because my phone is turned all the way up and it's right beneath my microphone.
So crazy in front of you, you're like, how the hell did you just do that? Because what I'm doing out here, it trains muscles to the bone. Does that make sense? Yeah. So like I noticed, like with most people, it's like they want to win with talking. Does that make sense? So when they talk to you, they're going to formulate a way to speak that gives them an edge or makes them feel like they're winning or one-upping you. It's what narcissists do. I study all this stuff. So I'm not doing that. I'm actually finding and learning and keep my ears open. That's why I'm listening to what you're saying, learning more and then combining. So you're like taking the good part out of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Makes fried shrimp easy with no oil. That's a big one for me.
And using it and making it applicable, what Bruce Lee was teaching. Yeah. So what I was asking you, like, let's say,
here he goes. All right.
Also, Batman. I'm not why? Because I'm Batman. Like you're really like.
All right.
Like I said, the power of God, real. It's real. The Batman reigns supreme. Supreme. I tell you.
I kind of like that echo.
Supreme, like I said, I got the Holy Spirit within me. I got the power of God within me. And I will stand up to my enemies and defeat them all. And that is what I'm doing every single day. Don't you ever get it confused. That car was missing the entire front part of it. Apparently somebody can't drive.
What?
Surprise. Somebody who can't drive in the valley. Never heard of that. Oh, for real. Oh, I love it. Batman got jokes.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Like I said, man, with a real punchy one for the listener, Stuart Little would kick his ass, reaching back into childhood, and he's absolutely right.
Batman got jokes. That's right, I got jokes. And I'm out here cracking jokes, because I can. Because I'm the Batman. Oh, Batman is the baddest man of them all. Of all time, Batman. There we go.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too, Logie. It's just slightly behind it. It worked nicely. I'll remember this.
There we got fans. We got fans, and they from down here. I love it. Like I said, I got nothing but love for my people down here, for real. Always. I just got to stand up and say the truth, and if anything, I'm doing it for you.
Got a movie title again from Skip Timu, Jim Varney, starring in Ernest plays fat fucking Steven Seagal eating ice cream.
Truth has to be said, and maybe it took me particular to say it, you know? Maybe it's harder for y'all to say it. Maybe it takes somebody like me a little bit from elsewhere to come in and say the truth. Oh, I did
Okay.
not know that was on that setting. Hold on. Cause I'm the Batman, the Batman.
You're a
That's
bum.
right, I'm the bat, the big old bat. Cause I'm the Batman, and I've got them all so shook. That's right. They all know what it is with the Batman, Batty Man. Say Batman, cause I'm a Batman. Batman is not a bad man, he's a good man, but he is the baddest man of them all, cause he's the Batman.
Oh God.
I'm the CEO of Sneed Enterprises.
I was just really agitated when I started this stream up with all the bullshit that's went on today. I feel so much better now. I hoped that I would.
Tyree Sneed is everything. What's up? Tyree Sneed came through, changed up the whole game on you boys. Done changed up the whole game. Like I said, this is the Wild West.
Well, I got one from Boo Earns that proves this Groovy Jimmy guy is kind of among as well. According to Groovy Jimmy, Trump is going to pass a law where you no longer need a driver's license. Could you imagine the chaos these retards would cause?
This isn't Chicago. This is the Wild West, boy. Real talk. Everything is up for grabs now. Right? Every man for himself. That's what it's always been. Remember what Frank Lucas said?
No.
He asked him, he said, so how's it been going? He said, oh, you know the usual, and in the jungle, every man for himself. You know what I mean? Real talk. It's the truth. It's the sad truth. We're living it right in front of you. You know, that's the difference. You know, I got the heart to actually live it. I don't just talk about other people's lifestyles. Here's Spido. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? How you doing? He's so cute. He stands on one leg.
Stands on one leg?
I think it's a guy.
He stands on one leg. I think it's a guy talking about a dog.
I'm telling you, these dogs that are scruffy, they always love me. I don't know. Maybe they can like detect the presence of God within me.
Oh God, no!
Bye, Fido.
Get
I'll
that
talk
off
to
the
you later.
screen. That's more politics than even I care for. Even I care for. I don't want any politics here.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
And
Since I was a
hey,
kid, they always loved me.
as I like to say from time to time, he's Negasonic, he's middle-aged, and he's a fucking dickhead. It's Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead. How are you, sir?
When I was little, I went to the park in Austin, Eastwoods Park, where I grew up at. There's one out there. He spent the whole day with me. Just playing with me. He was happy as hell. They're good dogs. The little scruffy ones. They're always loyal. They're always super nice. They're kind.
In general, I love mutts.
You know, they don't act like a lot of other dogs. By the way, I tried to help this other dog that every time I go by, he's always trying to get under the gate, under the fence. And he looks like a pup, but not really. But he's pretty big.
He's trying to get under the fence to get to your ass. That's so good.
And yeah, didn't work out at all. Tried to be nice to him. And yeah, he was a dog. But God protected me, so I'm okay. But yeah, I mean, I had him like right in front of me too. And Batman is so silly. He was just talking to him. And, the dog was, trying to do his dog thing. But, he backed up. I let him know. He backed up, but I was standing right in front of him. Like, he had every opportunity. Let's see, right there. God is real. But I hope they let him know that his dog got underneath the fence, because he did. And I actually really like that dog. It's a very cute dog. But every time I go by, it tries to get underneath that fence, and it'll show me that it's trying to get underneath. And I was thinking and hoping that it just wanted to play and it was nice, but we tried that today, but apparently it got under I think it's a little, freaking out and distraught though, because it knows it's out and it's trying to get back in. So, I mean, there's nothing I can do right now because it's out there and it's a very active dog. It ain't playing around. It's big. It's not small. And yeah, so I don't know. I tried. I was nice to it either way. So, but I feel bad for it because it wants to get, I mean, it should be able to climb just right back underneath, but at least it knows, that it's trying to get underneath there. I think it'll do it. It got out. It should be able to get back in, but maybe it just takes a minute for it to figure it out. But yeah, I think he's just trying to get back behind his fence now. But hopefully he's okay. I'll pray for the dog.
Pray for the dog.
See, I'm nice no matter what you do or how you act, But I like that dog. But yeah, I don't know. He wasn't in a good mood today at all. And I couldn't tell. I think it's just confused, It's like trying to figure it out. I don't know. I tried to help the best I can, but there's only so much I can do all the time. But yeah, how's everybody doing out there today?
Better than you.
I'm feeling it today, man, in every way. I'm just worn out, man. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Haven't been feeling good. It's just a lot. It is what it is. We do the best we can. The armor really seemed to take it out of me yesterday too.
Well, gee.
Trying to see if my honey said anything. Oh, that's just me running out of battery. I'm gonna have to try to charge this too in a minute. But like I said, man, we do the best we can. I be the best person I can be. I'm a good person, and this is what it is, man. I mean, you just get tired, man. I mean, don't y'all get tired of seeing this corrupt system of injustice continue to do us like this?
And the title of the stream has been changed to -43 TV is live. Donate to $Angie 1 She Wolf 1. Her son died and she needs help.
To continue to try to, play victim when they're not.
She Wolf. Oh, okay.
I mean,
no one. Hang on.
You're not. Like I said, no. I mean, look at what you've been doing. I mean, look at your own actions. Like, no, it's time that we hold you accountable. Truly, we ought to create our own justice system. Like, seriously, that's what it really needs to happen. Like, no joke. Like, we need to just have our own system, our own establishments, and have our own courtrooms. Honestly, seriously, they wouldn't like that too much. See, that's the thing. They all know it's coming, and I bet you they're worried. A lot of them. They know it's coming, man. Yeah, you know what time it is, boss. It's that time. Like I said, we've been waiting a long time. We're already standing up. You know what I mean? We're already rising and uprising. This is happening in every country. Been happening. Happened in London. Happens in the UK. Happens all over the planet, man. It's a necessary thing. Seems like folks is sick of y'all everywhere. Sick of it. Nobody wants to have to live in fear or live being oppressed, man. Much less in America. This is America, dude. Like, the whole point of America is to be free. You think we're going to play these games? Y'all got the wrong country, bro. I'm telling you straight up, bro. And just remember, there's a whole lot of people behind me. Yes, there is. There's a whole lot of Americans. Real talk. I don't care whether they are considered a real American or not. If you stand up for what's right, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? That's a real American. And that's the thing. I mean, 9 times out of 10, the ones that just showed up here that ain't really from here and ain't Americans, right? Generally, they don't stand up for what's right. That's the thing. All these folks ain't even from here. Came here, they want to all do business, right? They want to have their SpaceX nonsense. They want to run their food trucks. I had one of them acting like they were going to offer me a job, and then they didn't. What was the point of that?
To fuck with you.
Stunt and lost me my job. Like, what? So y'all expect to come here, act this way on my soil, and us not doing anything about it? Oh, you got me misconstrued.
No, we have you pegged. Since you enjoy that, we'll put it that way. We have you pegged. Pretty darn good. Welcome, Silicone, to the show, and thank you so much for the super chat tip.
Oh, God, me.
We're going to get there here at Negative 43 TV. With your help, we're going to get there.
All the way confused. No. Oh, I got power always. Real Americans always have power. Why do you think everything is toward us? It's not toward anyone. Every move that they make, Illuminati, Freemasonry, is towards us. We're the powerful ones. We're who this stuff has been on and towards since day one. It's never been different and never will be. If you're a real American, you know what time it is. You know what's up. And I'm tired of being under you know what.
What's that?
Real talk. No, it's time we stand up. See, that's the thing. If y'all folks would have just acted right and minded your business, that's one thing. Y'all did far from that. Folks getting on computers, actually putting their hands on keyboards.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to create stuff and do this and that and then act like you're anonymous. I have your legal names.
You don't have my legal name, nor do you need my legal name. You do have the legal names of a few of us. And it still gives you no power. It gives you no leverage. You have somebody's legal name, comma, so fucking what? You don't know anything to, like, well, I'm not even going to suggest it. Boy, you could really, set up accounts, things like that, but you don't know what to do with it.
What are you talking about?
You heard me.
It doesn't matter when it happens. It just matters that it happens. See, that's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
No.
Look at these folks every day. It's the same entitled mentality. It is unreal, bro. Real talk. Like I said, none of them are really doing anything.
Okay. All right.
Y'all just act like I don't know what you think this is. Them folks act like you're supposed to watch your every move and be careful what you do and what you say. Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah.
This is Tyree Sneed, little homie.
So fucking what? Programming note. We will be ending the show as soon as we get to the end of this particular live stream. It's going to be time to eat some dinner with Mrs. Baritone.
Okay, the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. Okay, I've always had power and always had so much money that I could buy anything I want. I do what the hell I want to do. For real. And
you've always had so much money that you could buy anything you want, but you're just begging for $25 so that you can keep your useless website. Your useless website. The website that you said that you couldn't get money off of, even if you really tried because you don't know how to link a bank card to it. That one, yeah, it makes it useless.
I'm not just some rich guy.
Not to mention the content. Now we're talking about power useless.
Who doesn't know how to think or gets carried away with money. I don't care about money.
We are going to have a spaghetti with a pepper and cream sauce.
But I know what.
Not quite Alfredo, not quite as fatty, but still rich and fun. I love my pasta, especially the night before I go down to the gym. The carb loading does work.
Power is, and believe me, I got power when I got money. I really got power. Because I know how to wield and use money as power.
You don't know shit about anything. In Silicone, yes, we have several people probably lined up to buy that website.
Question is, do you? You know how they ask you all these invasive, silly questions? Oh, well, do you have this? Are you doing that? Why are you talking to me? Like, there's no way legally you can find yourself asking me anything. Like, that makes no sense when you're all the criminals. When there's actual real criminals all around. And you can see what I do for a career. Right? What? See what I'm saying? You see how backwards they are? Can you imagine claiming that your job is to protect people, but you're worried about a Batman who's doing your job for you because you can't do it, and you're more concerned about, oh, well, I don't want him making money, and I don't want him making me look like this, right? Instead of, wow, maybe I should start doing my job. Like, what?
Can you feel it coming on? Because I certainly can feel it coming on. We'll be going back to Smoke 'em If You Got 'em status within the next 15 minutes. I'm just waiting for this damn thing to charge. Again, they're wonderful. They're far more convenient than, rolling joints and whatnot. But again, as I said earlier, I've never, ever, ever had to charge a joint.
I don't know what you folks on, but like I said, that whole mentality we have no patience for.
I mean, outside of, like putting cocaine in them and things like that.
We're going to keep on sunning you.
Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done, because it can.
Straight up. We're going to keep on G-checking everyone and owning everybody. I own you. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like I said, this is my land. All these folks work off my tax dollars. Yeah, I paid land taxes over $8,500, dude. Bro, make some sense.
Did he pay $8,500 in taxes on land one time, or is that just a total lie, and it has been for years, just like I suspect?
Sense, man. Make some sense, bro. Oh, man, I've lived in efficiencies in Miami. I've lived in Georgia. I paid rent out there. I lived in North Carolina, had full furnished apartments. Like, what? Actually, that one wasn't furnished. It was just an apartment. Well, I just got my air mattress or whatever, and that was it.
No, not really. It's $25 a year. So, no, it's not really going to save him any money whatsoever.
And my humidifier.
But it's going to kick his ego right in the nuts. I am, of course, assuming that his ego has balls. I mean, anything concerning Tyrese needing balls, nerve, things like that, no, it ain't happening.
At the time. Because I got sick when I went out there because I was not sleeping much and driving all the time, and it was cold. And at the time, I would get sick a lot. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same kind. Like, I really don't. It's weird. Pretty cool. There we go. There's a honk. There's another honk. Beep, beep.
He likes honks today.
Sounds like Roadrunner. Beep, beep. But yeah, man. Like I said, you needed somebody like me. You needed God's son.
Okay. He just referred to himself as Jesus without referring to himself as Jesus.
You needed God's son to stand up to these folks.
There you go.
Standing up ain't always pretty. So, you don't get to label me. You don't get to tell me who I am. I know who I am. And I know who y'all are. It's like he said, Penguin said, hey, you better watch it. Do you know my reputation? I do. Do you? See the point?
Jared pays no attention to you whatsoever.
Point?
You can quit calling him Penguin because he's not playing the fuck along.
You're not listening. They made these films about my story and me.
No, nobody's ever made any fucking thing about you whatsoever. A story, a magazine article, nothing.
You ain't getting it. Y'all are funny. Real talk. I just wonder, it just makes me laugh because I wonder if that Penguin's ever going to get to that level. Like, that Penguin is not he's not at that level, but imagine if he did. That'd be kind of scary. That's what that Penguin wants. He wants fake power. Power! Penguin.
The Penguin wants a cheeseburger that he can masturbate with. That's what he wants.
You're a silly little penguin.
Preferably at work in the bathroom.
One is what you are. You're a little waddling, silly penguin. A bird that cannot fly. A bird with wings that cannot
That Jared dude, he's a twisted fuck, yo.
fly. For my name is Oswald Cobblepot. Oh, man. I am tired. I'll tell you what, though. I think that was the best lift I've ever done. Personally, I do. I think it was the best lift I maybe ever have done and accomplished.
Get horizontal, then we'll talk.
I am very impressed, very satisfied.
It's nothing. On a larger scale of things, it's nothing, but do go on. Oh, come on now.
Very
hit that button
about it. And I did 2 of them. Like I said, I tried to upload my last video. It did something with the stuff over it. I don't know what. And it had somebody talking that wasn't even on there. So I just had to delete it. But I'll probably try to hold on to the video. Maybe we'll try it. I don't know later. But you can't have repeats either. So I don't know. I don't know if it was up there long enough for them to say that. I doubt it. Maybe I can edit it a little bit more, make it more concise, but try to figure it out. But, it'd be a shame for me to lose a good video. It's a pretty good one. And I don't want to put it up there right now because I don't want to risk it or chance it. I need to try to get this next check built and this money. So we'll deal with it later. Much love. I'll be back.
Okay, let's get a curtain down on that, assuming that he means that, and I think he does. And if he does, and he did, and that is all that I have for you on this Sunday evening. Now, where I am at here in Sneedville, as always, thank each and every one of you for spending some of your day with us here at Negative 43 TV. Programming notes? I don't have any. I didn't think that I would stream today, but came home very, very agitated. Just, oh my God, the whole day sucked to this point. But it started even before we left. I was sitting down and I figured, hey, let me go ahead and start on another intro video. I like to have some variety here, and I'm starting from scratch, which I like. I mean, I've got complete control here. We're just ready to go. So I open up VideoPad, which I have used for years and years and years, a free version that I used with old Betsy. And the professional version ran out, and it said, continue with, this, everything will be limited, roughly thereabouts. Okay, cool. Clicked on it. It no longer works. It works, but it won't let you outload dick. It's like, okay, that's excellent. Let me go to Audacity. I've used that quite a lot too. And I got to make one little video or one little audio piece with that, and everything was cool. And then it shut down and asked for money. Jesus X Christ. Free software no longer exists, kids. It no longer exists. So that was just extra fun. I wanted to get that one worked in at some point. So again, a great party, always fun, always good to see each and every one of you. But you know what I'm going to say, so why don't you just go ahead and say it with me now? It's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you. And now, Negative 43 TV ends another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV is a wholly owned subsidiary of Baritone Media, LLC, which is headquartered at 1 Frost Tower in downtown Sneedville. Negative 43 TV studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville. On behalf of all of us at Negative 43 TV, have a good evening. And now, high flight.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touch the face of God.